Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the Aftermakers stream, hangout, after party, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be here for a long time. Hopefully we can get some games going if Tim will pop in. And RCNC, yes, you didn't miss this one. You're actually early on a stream for once. So, oh, you're shipping me a fire extinguisher, Vince? Sweet. I'll figure out a way. I've got an extra Raspberry Pi. I could program that stuff. Just gotta find a thermal sensor for that, and I just set it up to blow across the printers. Yeah. Anyway, so since no one has joined me, I've been playing with some Idea Maker stuff. Today I watched Sir Warcocky's perfect videos. Why is my screen bugging out? What the frick? Hold on. Only when I share. Huh. Chris, yes. We talked about that earlier. So can you order me a seat from Toyota? Paul, I've been in auto parts 10 years. If you need a seat, give me all the info on the vehicle and I will dig up a seat for you. I've been doing a long time. I can find you a donor seat from a used car place where you can take parts off, all that fun stuff. So let's see if I can get this to share again. Stupid. Nope. What the frick? Huh. My screen is flickering. You can see the light. What the hell? Now let's put this up here. I wonder if my graphics card's having issues. It wouldn't be a surprise. There. So I played with some of Chris's stuff. I'm loving this angled support. When I used to print this in Prusa Slicer, yeah, it's not flickering on YouTube, Chris, but it's flickering in my face, which kind of disconcerting. But yeah, I'm really liking the angled supports here. You can do so much with them. Needless to say, I'm probably saving another 10 to 20 meters of filament. Let's see. Oh, man. Come on. I have 64 gigs of RAM, and now I need a better processor. So a big issue I had was over near these ears, I would have to support all the way down. There'd be zits on the front. Based on everything I'm seeing, I mean, look at how that supports ran. I'm not running adaptive because I did, and there was no actual under support. So, I really like how it's doing it. And I'm printing one now, so we'll find out in about, 8 hours if it works. Interesting base for the supports. Crisscross? Hold on. Huh. Oh, just the way it's laying it down. That's really freaking cool. I'm learning things. It's dangerous. Don't do it. Put my headset back together here. All right. Well, hopefully one of you guys would like to join me. You wasn't banging the seat. Only thing, Chris, is I noticed the profiles run a little slower than I'd like for my print times. So I've sped them up on some of my larger prints. We'll see how it does. Yeah. So what's everyone up to this late evening? And thanks for hopping over, Buttram. With knowledge come depression. Trust me, I know. I'm the go-to guy at my day job. It's quite frustrating. Anyway, let's see. I should really print something else. I printed half of Warcocky, and then I let it. The filament broke and ran out. And Bob, I thought I sent you a link. Ooh, someone's responding to me. Too many monitors. here's my setup for those that haven't seen it. Got a monitor or two, you know, quite overwhelming, but you know, that's why I'm always looking this way and never this way. Yeah, so yeah, I'll give it a bit and hopefully we'll get some people because I don't feel like continuously being the one to talk. So if anyone would like to join, send me a tweet or something on Telegram. And I know Devin's going to be by when she's done with her podcast. I probably should do a podcast, but then I'd be doing a podcast. This is going to get boring. I apologize. Someone say something. You're printing Core XY parts? Not. It's extruding and stops mid-print. 3 questions. What slicer, what board, and what film? Well, what are you running the Bondtech dual gears, I assume? The only other thing I think would be heat. At least right now. You got married again, Chris? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Chris's real life stuff's ramping up, so good for you know. You gotta have that, otherwise we can't do what we love, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah, Chris, I gotta figure out how to get Idea Maker to work with the regular MK3, unless I can just use the same bare profile. Prusa stock Filmentum. Could be a G code error. It doesn't show an error or anything, just no link here. Well, you're getting a link. Hold on. There's your link, Bob. God. What I mean, what print temps are you running? And yeah, I know you have the profiles. I'm just wondering, do I use the the printer profile, the INI or whatever it is, to tell Idea Maker? Do I just use the bare one for that? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Yeah, give me a little more info, Paul. We'll get you figured out. I've helped way too many makers. Not really way too many. I'm glad to do it because we all want to keep printing, you know. Hey, I have a person here. Hey, Bob.
It's a people.
It's a people's. It's a person's. What are you doing? Hanging out outside?
Yes, it's a nice night. See,
it's a different virtual background than we're used to.
nothing virtual.
Fresh
I will
air?
be muted regularly because of the train, though.
That's fine. I live 2 miles from the or a mile from the train, so I hear it all the time.
No.
Wait, it's daylight. It's right there. How do you live with that? I lived for 3 months next to one, and it drove me bonkers.
The house is well insulated, so we don't hear it.
Damn, it's that like not at all.
Low enough that you get used to it quickly.
Okay, so it's more of a train more than train.
Mm-hmm.
Vince says virtual backyard. I mean, I don't have a backyard. I have a lawn maintained by the complex. Well, is it light out? No, I assume it's dark. What time is it where you are?
An hour earlier than you.
Okay, yeah. So that's why you still have daylight. Damn daylight. Lucky people. Yeah. Anyways.
Yes, Bob lives in Oregon, Chris. That's west of you.
Shane, wait, is that what outside looks like? No. It's virtual as Medic Vince said. You didn't get sunburned, did you, Chris? Okay. You have the Bondtech parts print. So you're running the Bondtech dual gears, though, right, Paul?
Okay.
Oregon doesn't exist. That's funny.
Wow.
My wife wants to go to Oregon just for the trees.
Western Canada sub-basement. How about that?
Okay. Sub-basement right under that Washington. That's funny.
Yes, that's why all the Canadians are here.
That's bad. Well, I've got my printer not on fire, Bob.
Here, this make you feel better?
Yes. Thank you. I needed a little extra of that. Now, I just pulled that bed off the middle one. I got to get 1.8s for that anyway because I'm having homing issues with the SKR, so I'm giving up and going back to what it works. So I just stole the bed off that, throw it on the Zeribo, and I had to redo the...
Hold on a second, Justin.
Huh.
Shane's in chat and he says he needs to get in the Telegram group or something. I'm thinking, is that because he wants to join us?
Yeah. Shane, my Telegram's the J1999T. If you shoot me a message, I drops you a link. That top looks a bit rough. Oh, the top. I'm lost. Oh, Doug wants to know, is that one of those Oregon special cigars?
There's nothing special in Oregon about cigars.
But yeah, so I dropped the Zeribo bed. I was having some bearing noise, so I just cleaned them out, relubricated, and things back to silent, which I think I just didn't get enough super lube in there, so now it's silent, and I'm happy. Got to keep them printers happy until they burn. Burn, break, fall apart. And yeah. Let's see. I'm not in the group. Oh, Chris's Discord. Chris, can you invite Shane to that one special thingamajigger? Yeah, tweet me a picture, and then I'll follow you back, and you and I can chat. We can get you figured out. There you are. Yo. Shane, link. Coming your way. We like Shane. Shane's cool. And funny thing is, Shane's got 12 by 10. I've got 12 by 10. But the only reason this room isn't like a complete storage unit over here is because my wife normally sits in the chair right there, but she's not here this weekend. So I'm all on my own. Surprisingly, eerily quiet in the apartment.
Our house is that way as well. We got rid of the 16-year-old for a week.
Nice sleep.
What's my tweeter? My tweeter, I'll drop it in chat.
Living room will hear more.
No, he's facing.
It's the same thing I use everywhere. John Mack! Do you want a link, Mr. Mack?
Chris is such a nice guy.
I know, right? Most days, till he's here till like who knows what time.
Well, then he's just extra funny.
Right? John Mack, link dropped. Yeah. He's fun. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, people are messaging. Let's see.
A John Mack action figure. That needs to be a thing.
Just call Llama. No clothes, it'd be perfect.
And just for John Mack.
Yeah. There you go, John. You got to go hang out at Bob's place. the way to go. Mister.
There's a Buttram action figure.
Apparently. Huh. I'm looking for it. There we go. Got my 3D scan. That's funny. What the? And Paul, what temperature are you running? And that looks, I assume that's PETG. That could also be heat creep. What are you just running E3D V6? What fan and what temperature? What cold end fan? Because that could change a lot.
So
Okay.
Llama and Warkaki have pictures coming in the mail. So have fun with that.
Right. Yeah, I, for once he didn't show up when he was called for. You know?
Just a picture that the wife colored, that's all.
Right. Let's see. Oh, V6 clone. That could be the problem. 215C is fine. Some of those clones have even the regular E3D V6 with the Noctua fan has heat creep. Those clones are quite, well, known for that. And 215C is very low for PETG. Depending on the brand, you're about 240 to 255. Depends on the brand and the quality. So most likely it's just not pushing enough temperature to keep it going.
Right.
John, at 95, can you still call it a hot tub?
No, that's just a swimming pool. Yeah. Let's see. We have 20 people watching, and it's just you and me. We're that interesting. We have 20 people watching.
I'll disagree.
Oh, it's PLA. Okay. What are your retraction settings, Doug? Not Doug. Paul. Yes, it's only a stage name. His real name's Chris Wackadoodle.
It was the name on the address that I had, so I used it.
Ah. Let's see. The printer's so quiet now, except for the print fan, which is quiet, just pushing air. Oh, the movements it's doing now have been so loud for like the last 2 weeks. It's so nice. I can hear myself think. My mailman screams myself, huh?
It was a P.O. box, Chris, so hopefully that works.
Hey, off axis. You want to? Where do I get you a link? Let me find you. Send me Marcel. Send me a message on Twitter, and I will drop you a link. We might get our maker or our Timmer. Ah, cool. Let me. Shane, I'm adding you on the Telegram. Figure out how to find you.
I thought telegrams went away with faxes.
Yeah, but then they went into an app. Oh, cool. I can set up a group. Why won't it let me find him? Huh.
To be fair, having a P.O. box to avoid junk mail is worth the expense.
Yes. Let me make a group here. Let's see. Sorry for being so quiet, everyone. Let's see. Best thing you can do, because I don't do Twitter. Would you do Telegram? What do you? How do I get you stuff? Where's retraction and Prusa Slicer and expert? It's in printer settings. Yeah, I hate junk mail too. I have a whole box of it. Whole tote full of junk mail. Yep. Oh, and film. Oh yeah, film rights. You can run either. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, but see, I like how Chris is in bed and yet he's hanging out, helping out. Come back. How many times have we gotten you out of bed for a stream, Chris? Maybe one too many times. Here's the perfect organ vehicle for you. Hold on, let me find it.
No, I don't feel the need to overcompensate.
Right? Freaking, my owner bought a I can't think for some reason today. A base model Jeep Renegade at auction. Came to us, said, "Here's a budget, and build it." So we did.
A 6 a.m. sunrise shoot actually sounds fun, but way too early.
Right. Off axis, link sent. You need to go to bed, Chris. Oh wait, you're in bed. You need to log off and go to bed. Not that we don't mind your company, but I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm surprised I'm not passed out. You cannot fall asleep at all before midnight? At all, huh? 6 hours of sleep? That's going to carry you through the day. You just take 18 naps. Okay. Not much sleep needed. My brother-in-law needs like 4 hours. And he'll get a 16-hour run of sleep in about once a month, but fishing. You go fishing in the 3D printing room, right? Finding parts. But we know everything's organized.
We've seen Chris join streams while fishing, so he actually goes fishing.
I used to fish, but all of my fishing friends either moved out of state or stopped fishing, and I really enjoyed it. But I don't want to go on my own because I'm lazy. Yeah, I go home to get away from humans, and then I'm on the stream. Problem is, my humans at my day job are. Yeah. That explains why Michael always looks tired. 4 or 5 hours of sleep, I couldn't do it. Nice. Yeah. Colorado got rid of not got rid of it, but put it on hold with the whole
Here you go,
pandemic.
Justin.
Huh. What? Oh, yeah, the light's going away. Oh, the train. There it is. Dude, that thing's moving. Oh, you can't hear me anyway. We'll just be quiet until he. Dang. What? Holy crap. Everyone watch the train go behind Bob. Holy crap. Thing's hauling. That would drive me nuts. Marcel! Welcome back to the mayhem.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Hey, at least we have someone now. Yeah, Bob's getting currently trained. Behind him, he's got himself. He lives next to a freaking freight train track. I would never, ever do that. Is 0.8 enough for retraction? That should be, what's your retraction speed? That's what trains do. Yes, Doug, I know. They haul, well, filament, probably. No, that'd be nice. Get a train full of filament.
Just the whole train.
The whole train. That'd supply a few of us for a while.
Just a Saint Smart train.
Holy crap, that train's still going.
Yeah.
0.8 and 35 should be enough. I assume you're running 280 for your E-steps as well? Well, Tim sounds like he might hop on. We can play some games, and I can whoop your butts on some trivia. And
I'm down. The games are hilarious.
Yeah, the music was quite annoying, but other than that, I don't know if I'm going to go too late tonight because I only got 5 hours of sleep and took about an hour and a half nap. So
Right.
I did get this thing up and running though.
That's good.
Back. The other bed's in the mail to Tim, which I went. He sent me the label, and so I dropped it.
Train's gone.
Train's
Yeah.
gone.
Most of those freight cars were 2 cargo containers tall.
Yeah.
That's why you could see most of them.
Yeah. Jeez. That's
Oh,
and that thing's what 40, 50 miles an hour past you.
Probably. And the whistle stop is right behind the neighbor's house here.
of course.
That's just rude. You should make someone move the train track.
No,
When I used
it
to
was
be
no
a-
longer than the house was. That's just not a thing.
Right. When I was a parts driver in one of the towns just south of me, there's train tracks. One goes across Main Street. Another one goes across another one. Like the whole town is just bisected. So is Fort Collins.
Wow.
And it just if the train goes through, the one in Longmont would it would stop and change tracks in the middle of the road. Just it would shut down traffic for like 25-30 minutes.
Brutal.
Complete.
During rush hour only, too.
Oh yeah. And then In Fort Collins, it's a north-south and an east-west. Well, kind of. It's a dual through town. And one of them stopped and changed tracks. I was doing Uber at the time. I sat at that train track for an hour. Because
Occasionally, they'll stop behind the house here for a few hours.
Jeez. Well, yeah, they have to. They have to clear another track or wait for the one in front or behind to
Yep.
get to where they need to go. You know. We're getting things set up on on the Telegram app, setting up groups so everyone can just get links. And
The Telegram app. What is that?
it's another version of just about everything.
All in
Trying
one.
to add people to the group. Add members.
Oh, red light.
So it's just another app.
Yeah, it's just another app.
Ugh.
Not the end of the world. You don't have to join if you don't want to. I mean, it's an easier way to get it because you can run on your phone or the computer.
Yep. I kind of like Discord for that.
Which is fine, but then you got to set up that whole group. This one, you just add them by their username or their phone number, and
Hmm.
you know it tells you who's online. And
Oh, interesting.
Marcel, whereabouts in Canada?
Vancouver,
Oh,
BC.
before Canada,
The wife is from Vancouver.
Okay. The island, nice. The island's beautiful.
check your tension, Paul, on your filament. It's either going to be too tight or too loose. A lot that could be it as well. I fought with that for a long time. I'm trying to think back to running. Most of it was stripped filament or a clog. Yeah. I mean, for it to stop halfway up a print, or your hot end thermistor is not reading correctly and you're running just too cold. If you have a way to swap out that thermistor, you might be able to get a better reading. Then you got a PID tune, but that's worth it. So, what the hell? I don't have access to Tim's games, so
Yeah, I was gonna buy it, but I don't want to spend like another $30 on a game that I'm not gonna
yeah,
play.
no. Now I've bought enough games for my computer.
Yeah.
I got my other 32 gigs of RAM in, so I'm running 64 gigs of RAM, but I'm running a 2600X Ryzen 5, so I got to save up and get the new Ryzen 7, like 3700 XT or something like that, and I can drop it in this board, so I just have to do that, get a better cooling solution, and
Cool.
yeah, but that's going to be like $400, so I'd
Yeah.
rather spend that on a printer. Any day of the week. I mean, I would have bought another Mosquito if I hadn't had to buy that bed last night. An HTK 1000. Is that a thermocouple? Huh. But you're using the stock board? Yeah, I would recommend grabbing something. Yeah, I would get the heater and thermistor from Printed Solid for that hot end, and then PID tune it to that. I assume based on with the cranking up to 250, it shouldn't be smoking. So either it's the quality of the hot end or your thermistor is not reading properly. Which one benefit to Marlin is you can change your thermistor. Prusa, you're kind of stuck unless you have custom firmware. So I was looking at drones today when everyone was talking about drones earlier, and I'm like, I have drones. I'd fly them for a week, and then I'd stop touching them. You know, I'd fly them for a couple weeks here and there, and they're cool. I'd love to get like a Mavic Mini and actually, you know, go up and.
All before you order parts, read Chris's comment.
Yeah. Did you change the Prusa firmware? If you didn't, that's. Yeah. That makes complete sense. So, yeah, you definitely want to use the. Oh, yeah. Paul understands now. His comments about to drop saying. There. Yep. There you go. That should solve your problem. I would recommend also the 24-volt MK3 heater. It's properly lengthed as well, but you don't have to. Paul, where are you based? What state? Because if you're anywhere near Colorado, I've got extra parts, so we could work something out. Thanks, Chris, for subscribing to my channel. That took you a while. I did watch most of your videos today. I have 2 more, but they got me far enough to get Idea Maker working. Okay, you're in Indiana. We might know a few people in Indiana, but you'll probably get it faster from Printed Solid. Just make sure it's the MK3 one. I can drop you a link. PrintedSolid.com. Hopefully Dave will get some motors in soon. Let's see. Where's the thermistor? Doot. There it is. Link in chat. You forgot you had subbed. That's okay. Oh. There you go. Yeah, there's your link, Paul, for your thingamajigger. I probably should give Chris a wrench. Chris, you got a wrench. Run and hide. Vince, you got a wrench. Who else gets a wrench? Give off exit. Give Marcel a wrench. Throwing wrenches at people. Surprised Dan isn't on.
Doing trimming on TPU, man.
It's that's what I need to print with. I've been meaning to print with TPU since I'm running Bondtex on both my printers. The upgrades. I gotta look up the drying temperature because I haven't touched my Ninja Flex in ages. That
stuff is so hard to print.
It's yes and no. Let me find the one thing I did print that I really like. I just got to figure out what I want to print. So here's the one thing I printed in it.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Complete. I mean, I'll drive over this with a.
What kind of infill did you use?
I don't think there really was any. If I did, it was like 30%.
Okay.
But the biggest issue, this was actually printed not on a Prusa. This was printed on my Maker Select V2 that I no longer own.
Okay.
It washes it out, but
doesn't look too bad. Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. I'm going to print a better one. I'm going to throw my TPU in the dryer overnight and run a print on it tomorrow. I just got to get the temperature off my usual temperature chart, which I printed it, but I keep losing it. TPU 122, same as PLA. Cool. I now have to find it. Ugh. I got six totes of filament in a stack, and then a ton of 3 kilogram rolls. So finding filament in this place sucks. pure suckage. Like, I'm everywhere with the filament. I've got those, Sterilite 80 quart totes with the handles that break every time you look at them wrong.
Must be printing for a business, not just for fun.
Right. Here's my, what do you think? I've got orange and I've got blue Ninja Flex.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's flexible when the filament,
Yeah,
you can twist it.
it's like wet spaghetti.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'll
tried-
go with some orange.
I tried printing it on the FlashForge Finder over here.
Oh, no. No. The problem is the filament path has to be so tight.
Yeah.
Ridiculously tight, honestly.
Well, I've upgraded the nozzle and everything on it too, but the metal hot end, but still it's just not as.
Yeah.
It'll start printing and then all of a sudden it'll just back like gum up.
That's frustrating.
Mhm.
I've had those days. I have days where my printers just don't want to print. No matter what you do, they will not print. You could look at them every which way.
No. That's how I
I'm
got
gonna-
this thing. This thing didn't print very well when I got it, and then it took me about 2 months to get it printing nice.
Yeah.
Upgrade,
Here's my
leveling, and changing
Mhm.
parts.
right. Here's my 3D Fuel metallic copper PLA,
Ooh, copper.
and then I've got their refuel, their remixed stuff. So it's kind of just a jumble. It's kind of just I don't know. I can't even give it a color. Oh, we've got Dan hiding in the green room. Welcome to the
He
party.
got me hiding in general because when I jumped off stream for what I told you guys was something crazy,
Power?
I go down the block to. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let me get to the other side of my house. Okay. So I go outside. My daughter shows me a video, tells me it's a streetlight on fire. I go down the block. It's not a streetlight that's on fire. It was actually a tree branch on the
Transformer.
power line smoking and burning up.
Oh, cool.
Oh no. So your power's
I'm
out for
sitting
the
there
night.
watching it and watching it. Well, yeah, I was watching it, and with the storms that just rolled through, there's quite a few like cities and towns in the area that are without like massive areas without power. We've got a 3-block stretch. We'll be on the
Oh,
end of the
jeez.
list to get prepared.
Yep. So
But,
you'll be out of power for a
we were-
while.
Yeah, we were sitting there watching, and like I'm watching this thing smoking and burning. I tried calling the power company, and they're telling me this big long, they're like, for an emergency, please say emergency or press 1. So I'm like, emergency. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, one moment, we'll transfer you to someone. And then I'm sitting there listening to this big long fucking list of all of these towns without power, and I'm like, that's great, but I said emergency. Give me someone,
Right.
you know? And they're like, I'm sitting there waiting, and it's a long list. So finally, I hung up and I called the sheriff's office. I'm like, yeah, I'm at the 300 block of West Main Street. There's a power line that is currently got a branch on it. It's smoking and fizzing and popping, and so it's not good. So she goes, okay, and she said, are there any lines down? I said, not currently. I said, she goes, the branch is on there? I said, yeah. She goes, is it the tree? Is it a tree? I said, no, it's just a branch. I said, it's laying across the top ground wire, and it's just smoking and fizzling like crazy. And she
Right.
goes, okay, she goes, I'll get an officer out there and we'll contact Amber. And I said, have fun trying that. I just spent the last like 5 minutes on the phone trying to get through to somebody, and they were giving me a long list. She goes, okay.
Right.
And then she goes, hold on one moment. And I hear her radio to send someone out. And then she's like, okay,
Yep.
sir. She's like, what's your phone number in case they need to contact you? And I gave her my phone number, and she said, okay. And then we just sat there watching it. The guy across the street from where the tree branch fell comes out, and then the cop pulls
Uh-huh.
up, and we're all just kind of standing there watching it, making sure that nobody tries to run under the line or nothing. And sure enough, the branch starts
Yeah.
creeping over and creeping over and creeping over. And as soon as I turned my back,
Oh
the
no.
branch hit the other lines, and it lit up like a 4th of July, man. It was just sparks flying and everything. The branch made
Oh, geez.
contact, snapped the line. So there's one line down, the branch is laying across the other 3, and it's like smashing them together. So it's a good chance those may not hold up to the weight of the branch.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
But, yeah, so it was fun.
That's not good.
I spent from that time until now out there talking with the cop and with the neighbors and watching all that happen, and now I'm going through my house. It's a good thing I invested in a shitload of teacup lights back at Christmas time. I'm going through my house putting teacup lights all over the place.
Jeez.
So that was my fun for the night.
Yeah.
But now I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that I'm still alive. However, without
Right.
power.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll have it up in the morning. I mean, I hopefully it's not too hot there where you'll be able to be comfortable tonight.
It's you had to say that when my wife was here. She heard you say, "Hopefully it's not too hot in the morning," and my wife's like, "Oh fucking hell!"
I
know you
used to
do.
years ago, and they didn't fix it for 3 days. It was 95 outside, and I was just like, ugh.
Hey, why don't you see if your mom wants to take the girls for the night?
Ooh, extruded nonsense is here.
I'll be back.
Extruded nonsense showed up.
Yep.
That's some extruded bullshit. What that is, that ain't nonsense. That's bullshit.
Hey, at least I don't have a printer on fire tonight. Vince, you're shipping that fire extinguisher
Yeah.
to me?
No, I'm basically telling you that if you had a fire and it would take 2 days for Amazon to deliver a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's my fire extinguisher. Look above the printer. I got the water nozzle there
Makes a
and
big
the smoke.
mess. Makes a
Oh
big
yeah, I'm sure. But the problem is, by the time I get a fire and get a fire extinguisher, that nozzle's gone off anyway.
It is a good thing I know a battery guy. I might have to contact him because by the time this night is over with, I might be out of these little battery cells that we put in these teacup lights. So I might have to
Yeah.
contact him and see what kind of deals I can get.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, let's see what I got here.
I'm getting my ankle attacked by a little fur ball right now.
Yeah.
What size are these?
What size
They're
are
the
the fur balls?
CR2032s.
Ah, yeah, I've got a crap.
Yeah, I
ton
have
of
a
those
fur
at work.
ball
I have like
that's
200
actually,
of them.
Ripping through my leg right now.
Yeah, the anchor. Yeah, I have an anchor better.
20,000
Yep.
million.
hmm
Why does our dumbass son want to go to his mother's house?
Let me go grab
The
some
one
drink.
that ain't
10,000
here.
million.
Viking.
There's no, you'd be able to play with his stuff. I was probably out too. There's a warning there. So.
I got another 20,000
He's got
million.
our food. He needs to go home. Tell him.
There's just nothing wrong.
Tell him that.
I
Tell
have
him.
my phone. Just tell me no.
I don't. Wait, hold on a second. I gotta go disappoint the
No
world.
problem. You're good.
I won't be bad one.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
And Chris says you may not want to use your phone. You have no way to charge it.
Yeah, I do. The
Technically, you
car
can
still
charge it
has-
in the car. Yeah.
I can charge it in the car. It'll be just
There
fine.
you go. Right?
Yeah, there's always ways to charge.
Exactly. That's why the answer is no.
Red lights here.
Let's see. It's getting a little brighter in here. Hey, wait a minute. I got a better idea. I'm just having fun putting all these teacup lights all over. I got like almost a damn near a whole box. I think I used like probably like 5 or 6 out of the box, and there was like 24 in the box. So I'm having fun using them up finally. You know, they've just been
Right.
sitting since Christmas.
If you're having a hard time seeing, you could start a 3D printer fire.
You have to have power for that.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
the
matter.
Cam's
Samantha.
power did go out.
Yeah, I understand that they're candles, but I guess I'll put a light there. No, they're real candles.
What should I print in TPU? I should print a Chris in TPU and just. That's not a bad idea.
What?
Print a mini Chris in TPU and just smash him. Yeah, probably if he holds it, he can't power it because, starting a printer fire, you have to have power to do that. ANETs do spontaneously combust. I will give you that.
True.
Unless you're Tim and have one sitting on your floor and your dog just walks all over.
Flickering candle, yes, but we have more light, so.
All right, one more piece.
Nice and comfortable in my chair. Yeah, then that's where the ANETs, Paul, Heated Bed Key, and a few other spots would like to
Hey,
light themselves on fire.
you can't really see me, but it's getting nice and bright in here compared to what it was.
Yeah, it's getting
Isn't
better.
that nice? Somebody hung that.
Huh. Nice.
There's a there's a hook there because in my living room, there's no light in the ceiling. See, there would be like a light right there, but there's no light in the ceiling. And what they did was they did the ghetto 70s, like run the chain
Mhm.
with the wire in it over and put it into a plug.
Yeah.
So that's what they did in here. Well, so since that's what they did, there's nothing there, but the hooks were left in the ceiling. So my son decided apparently to hang a giant ass cookie spatula or
Hey, you know,
pancake spatula or whatever.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, whatever. I guess it's the spanking paddle. My kids are special. But
well, yes.
I should
Ah,
probably conserve my. I should probably conserve. So I'm gonna go. You guys have fun.
Well, let us know how it
Now
goes.
that I got to
and,
share my story.
We'll see you when we see you. Stay
Yeah.
cool and yeah.
What, huh?
See you on the news.
Yeah.
Hasta la Dania.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
See you, bud. I hope he wasn't in the middle of a print.
Yeah, right.
I had that. I had all 4 printers heating up when I was doing headbands, and I was cleaning them off. This is before I owned a heat gun with a hairdryer. I turned on the hairdryer. 5 seconds in, my whole room just.
Oh, no.
And even the printers, the Prusa's were on battery backup, and because of how it shut off, it didn't catch it.
Jeez.
And so I lost all my prints, and I mean, it happens. That's my own fault. I mean, realistically, I'm in an apartment. I'm running 3 Prusas and a Raise. If I had a house, 2 printers to a circuit.
Yeah.
I've got 3 on that wall on battery backup, so it's conditioned power, so at least helps. And then I got the Raise on this wall. Not on a separate circuit, but I don't want to run extension cords because that's illegal, at least down here. I don't want to start a fire in my apartment. I'd rather not. I've already done that this weekend. We found the clip. I actually posted the video on YouTube. I dropped the clip of the fire up there, so it's hard to see because we're playing a game. I don't record my my OBS input, so
Right, yeah.
I don't care.
You should know.
Nah, I'm good. I don't have the hard drive space for it because pretty much, I mean, I could record each night and then just delete it.
Right.
Well, then I'm using write cycles on the hard drives.
Yeah. And your computer's working harder to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be a little smarter about it. Though if I hadn't built that middle printer, I would have a pallet too. I had an MMU. I printed some cool stuff. And then I stopped using it. Sat on the shelf for 6 months. So I sold it for a Bontech upgrade for the Raise.
Mm-hmm.
And that, considering the Raise's extruder was a piece of shit, I have that somewhere. Where is it? Should show that off. This is the worst extruder design I've ever seen.
Good evening, Viking.
All right, here's the Raise 3D extruder.
Wow.
Like your filament goes through. It's a gear idler. This gear, gets super hot. You can tell why.
Massive.
Motors still have the reverse connectors.
Huh.
This thing's probably about 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's heavy duty.
So I put the Bontech on there. It's like a third to half the weight, so I can print faster, better quality, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Worth it. And this thing is dual extrusion. I only ever replaced the left side hot end. So if I ever wanted to play with 2-color prints again, I potentially could, but there's people all over saying just don't even worry about it. Get a pallet. I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have a pallet, but I'm looking online right now. I'm spending $1,000 to get that here for the 2S Pro with the canvas hub. No way. I'll buy another printer. Hell, I could buy 2 Prusa minis.
Right?
You know, Viking Bob's hiding somewhere. You know,
That is correct.
yes. Let's see. So yeah, kind of quiet, just hanging, not much to talk about.
Tiny little prints for some FPV parts.
Nice. That's one thing I really want to do is print some drone parts. I've seen some kits, you know, buy all the stuff and print my own drone.
Yep.
And what's it, like $60-$70 for parts for that?
About, yeah,
I mean-
I mean, you can go way higher, that's for sure, but that's
Well,
pretty
drop me some links for that. Email me some links because I'd like to build something. I don't want an FPV. I just want to be able to, you know, fly it within 200 feet of me. It
yeah,
doesn't have to be anything fancy. Hell, I'll fly it inside.
I just printed
yeah.
this camera mount today.
Well, I've got the big printer. I'd love to do a large drone on my printer. And I can print it in either polycarbonate, carbon fiber, PETG, ABS. See, that's more like it, yeah.
This is my 5-inch
Nice.
really Repsol,
What a
can't
dope-
use all TPU.
Googling 3D printed drone.
So I suggest getting a proper carbon fiber main plate first, and
Okay.
then printing everything around it. Because in my experience of the years that I've been 3D printing and doing FPV, there is no 3D print that's strong enough for a frame.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're crashing plastic.
Yeah, and we've even used the carbon fiber PETG, and it still snaps because
Yeah, the polycarbonate from Prusa is pretty strong. Like, this stuff is ridiculous. It's a blend, so it's even stronger than raw polycarbonate. I need to print something to test its strength with. You know, help print it in what would I print it in? What do I have? Just do it in wood fill. One crash, you're done. I'm googling drones, 3D printed drone kit. I assume that's what I need to look for. You just got an MMU, yeah. Paul, have fun tuning that MMU. There's a reason I don't own one anymore. I printed some really cool stuff. Like, here's something cool that you should print, Paul. This is an Easter Island head.
That's sick.
It's white marble and black marble filament.
Why you got to be so negative? Maybe you'll have better luck.
Not many people have that much luck. There are people who have the time to do it, you know. I might buy another one if they can do a few things, but then I've got to make it work with the SKR, so. I can, what the heck? It tells me I can print freaking propellers. Is that true?
You can, but it's kooky.
It's not, because you're running into angle issues and support issues and
weight issues. Like, props are meant to be balanced as well.
Yeah.
You can print them, but then you'd have to put them on a balancer and spend a lot of time fixing them. Where you could just buy props and it's like $3.
Yeah.
It's not expensive to buy props.
Now, how expensive would it be to just print one versus just buying a drone? Is it going to be printing versus printing the parts and versus just buying a pre-done drone and then buying a kit?
It's not really worth it. If you
Okay.
want to do it just for fun to make it like a cool little project,
Yeah.
oh yeah, give her all what I want. But the parts for FPV and building drones is actually fairly cheap.
Okay.
You can buy like one of the frames, like this little guy to get you started. For like,
Yeah.
I think the frame itself is nylon, and it's like maybe $9 Canadian.
Oh, dang.
Canopies, nylon, plastic. Yeah, everything's super lightweight. So as soon as you start 3D printing stuff, it gets heavier, and that's a lot of the problem. So like,
Yeah.
This stuff is like molded plastic, right? So
Hmm.
super lightweight, very thin, and like pretty strong for the crashes that we put into them. But
Well,
this-
you're also flying them faster. That's why they
Yeah, they
Yeah.
weigh about 30 grams total without the battery.
right.
So this one here I 3D printed, but it's broken half, and this is the carbon fiber PETG, cured in the oven and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
But it
Dang.
broke the support
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Well, it's also thin. I'd be building it.
Actually,
I
really
don't-
thick.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually pretty thick.
Huh. I've had parts like that just snap on me too.
Yeah.
For drone parts, that's really thick.
Hmm. Yeah.
And these are all my TPU ducts for the smaller nutmeg. It's like a Shendra.
Nice.
My colors are going all crazy on my camera.
Right? Cameras just destroy color. Yeah, carbon. The problem, Paul, if you're doing CF filament, we get yourself a hardened nozzle. It's recommended, so you don't wear it out. You don't have to get one if you're just running like 1 kilogram, but if you're doing any more, you're gonna want a hardened nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I run, every single printer has hardened nozzle. Then I don't have to worry about, replacing unless I clog one beyond belief, which I've done. I can do anything if I put my mind to it, including make printers light on fire while I'm sitting at my desk.
At least it happened while you were in the room.
Yes. And I think the printer would have shut itself off, but then it still would have been on fire. Yeah, red light. Just make sure you've got me on Twitter, and I will drop you a link.
It's a winner.
Oh, I do have you. Huh. Oh, wait. I'm just going to send you a message right now, red light.
How you doing tonight, Vince?
Vince, Bob Bastia, you listen?
I was a little tied up in research.
No problem.
I'm
See you, red
looking
light.
up stuff. I'm setting up a RetroPie and I'm looking up some information because I was having some issues.
All of those Pi projects are fun, but damn, you go down so many rabbit holes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. My problem is I try to find something to load onto it, and then I go to set it up, and apparently certain image files were designed just a little bit bigger than certain memory cards. You either had to have a certain one that had just a little extra in it. And it just basically becomes an issue. Then you use the bigger one, then you get all kinds of extra space.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to find out, like, how can I fill that extra space? I shouldn't say how. I'm just looking for things to put in there.
Hey,
Hey, now the party can start.
so what I miss?
Oh, nothing.
How was
Well-
Saturday Night Makers?
Tense.
Did I miss
Making-
more?
No, just,
You missed Sunset in Oregon. That's what you missed.
yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
missed a sunset and a train.
Okay. Hello, Michael. Hello, Viking. Wait, Mr. Cassell, do you prefer Mike or Michael?
I finally put that group together on Telegram. I was figuring out how because Shane sent me the info to grab him on there too. So
Yeah, I added more people.
yeah, that's fine. Add whoever we need because
It's the core group.
yeah. Well, heck, Warcocky's not even on there, is he?
No, we need to get Work Hockey in there.
Yeah, I think he's asleep. 5 minutes ago. He should.
Yeah, I think.
sleep.
Yeah, didn't he say he had an early shoot?
Yeah. Sunrise shoot or something like that.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well-
you're gonna see a lot less of me once school starts,
Right. Well, that's
just because I can't stream when I've got kids with me.
right. That's another month, though, right?
That really depends if we do virtual or not. Because 2 weeks ago, our principal was like, "Yeah, we're going to come back, and it's not going to be that big of a deal." And now Texas is potentially going back under lockdown, and nobody knows anything.
So it could be longer potentially too.
Mhm. Potentially,
Yeah.
I'm gone a lot in a month. Potentially, I'm here for until December. Who knows?
Right. Is what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not worried at all.
Right. How is that not a? That is such a pink on this printer. Oh my god! I ordered freaking silk purple. And it's freaking pink.
Is it what color? What color is it?
It's purple. I'll screen.
It's a your temperatures matter.
I'm at 210, but it even off the spool. I'll screenshot it. It's MCHYI silk purple. That's probably why. My usual CC3D was out of stock. So
What
I don't
brand of
normally
purple?
MC something. Let me look here.
Oh.
It's an off-brand I've never used before, but normally see, this is not purple. This has got to be pink because the purple actually looks purple in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I can't get anything else right now, and so I've got to. I literally have to do this and be like, "Here's your purple." And the problem is I'm gonna get a bad review.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
then
don't have-
tell the buyer that you've got a problem sourcing the right color for them.
yeah,
I mean, do you need like a plain purple?
I need a silk purple. I need the shiny purple.
How soon do you need it?
I have to ship this by the 17th. So I need that plus 10 hours to print.
Oh, is it not something you can print with a sample?
What's it? 100 grams?
I have this silk purple.
Gus! Gus is here. Gus, I'll drop you a link to StreamYard.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
eSun E silk purple, but it's only like a 63 gram sample.
I don't think it'll be enough.
What month was that in?
I think this is the June box. It was either June or May.
I'll check my pile when I get back in the office.
I'm gonna dig around, see if I can find another round of filament. That's the problem. Doing stuff in silk is annoying. My choice and so my own fault. Gus, if you decide to join, I dropped you a link in Discord. Come hang out.
Hello, Gus. Who is Gus?
There's the filament. When can I have it? Seriously? Oh, by Friday. I can order purple. I can have it Friday. Be like, I'd message him and be like, it's gonna be another week. I could.
Honestly,
with
I
it.
would if it's like pink and it's supposed to be purple.
Yeah.
Anything customer related, the
Yeah.
more you communicate ahead of time, the better you are.
The silk purple came in the June box.
Yeah.
The UFO?
Yeah. And I think Josh said that the July is shipping this week.
Monday.
Oh, cool.
I think you said it's going to try to get out Monday.
Nice.
So,
So-
I'm bringing.
Monday.
I've got
I'm
a
sending a
maker
package
from.
to Devin. I can throw in that purple with it, and there'd be enough in the samples.
I've got a maker here from my old Make for COVID effort, Gus. Hey, Gus.
Yeah,
bud.
Justin, would that work?
What?
if me and Bob both sent you our same sample of silk purple, and that would be roughly 120-ish grams.
That might be enough. I can send you guys my address.
Yeah.
I get a message him anyway. You know.
Yeah, if Bob's okay with that, you can have my sample. I haven't sent your box yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to.
So-
What's up, Gus? Can you hear
It'll
us?
take a little while because I'm going to send it to Devin since she's sending you things anyway,
Okay.
and I'm
might just
sending her
order them.
things anyway.
I may just order the roll on Amazon then, because I don't want to hold the guy up too long.
Okay, well, whatever's easier for you.
Yeah. Gus, can you hear us? Gus, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, bud.
There was a weird bug. But anyway,
What's up,
it's
bud?
fixed now. Hey, how you going?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute.
It has. How's flight school?
Flight school's good. I'm currently going through some summer school classes right now and getting those done. Flight school had to be paused because I did everything on the ground that you can do, and now I need to go up in an airplane, but it's hard to socially distance in an airplane.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. Can you at least do simulator?
Commercial flight, private flight, military
Just
flight.
Just
Oh,
private
cool.
for now. Yeah. But I've been running a sim. I've been running my sim to stay up to date
Yeah.
with everything.
That's good.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. For everyone who doesn't know me, I'm Gus.
So Bob's right here, right here. Marcel's way over there.
Over here.
He's a, drone guy. Devin
Oh, okay.
down there. She's a robotics nerd and 3D printer. And there's Vince, Mr. Extruded Nonsense. So, and there's
Awesome.
usually more. We do this a lot more. This is a different hangout than the other, usual Zoom. So, because no one's on that, so I had to find something else to go to.
Well, you found it.
Yeah.
Gus,
like a
you
good
look young. How old are you?
Young. No, I'm 25.
Damn it!
Still the youngest.
They always make fun of me that I'm a lot younger than them.
Because it's true.
Well, that's how it goes. Yeah, I always get that I look younger than I actually am.
Oh well,
But-
they all joke that I look like I'm 19.
Wait, you're not?
No,
She's really 13.
Oh my
no,
god.
I'm 23.
Oh, okay. So wait, but 23 minus 10, right? Actually.
Sure, totally. I can very much legally drink what's in this cup.
Yeah, sure.
Gus, you got some hair growth there, huh?
Dude, I haven't gotten a haircut since August of last year.
Are you still stuck at home? You haven't gone out, really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
The only going out I've done is to fly my planes, fly my like RC planes, and that doesn't require anyone else. So,
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Are you in
But
a
yeah.
heavy impact area?
He's in Colorado, Denver.
yeah, I'm not necessarily in the highest impact area, but my family is at high risk, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm high risk and I'm in Texas.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to burn my house down. Both figuratively and poking fun of Justin.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of that, Gus, I
Yeah,
had a
what happened?
slight printer fire last night.
I still
Oh,
need to
dear.
download that video so that I
Dude,
can.
it's actually on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped it on YouTube. I'll have to drop you a link, Gus. So remember when my bed, I had resoldered the wires because I clipped one. We were all hanging out while I was doing that. I must have gotten something almost too close. It didn't get close till later, but I was sitting here and you see a little flash right in the corner there and a little mini fire.
Oh no.
So
And that's on
luckily I
your-
had on the Zaribo. Luckily I had to hit reset. The fire went out on its own in an enclosure. You could actually see the enclosure fill with smoke. Let me actually just do this. You're not gonna be able to see it. You're on your phone, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just drop you the link.
I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I'll just drop. Oh, cool. Thank you, Viking. I'll drop the link to you in Discord, and you can watch it. The problem is we were playing games, so I'm in the upper left, and you can barely see it.
If you watch a few times, you can see the spark.
Yeah, you can see it go.
Okay.
It's so the bed's currently on its way to TH3D for repair. I ordered a new bed, pulled the bed from my middle printer over to this one, and just kept on going. So, because
Well,
that one needs motors. So that's why I was asking you about that 1.8. If you hadn't used it, I was gonna be like, "Take that back."
Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did use
No,
it.
you're good. Hey, that's why we did it,
I'd send you the Ender extruder motor, but that one's totally burnt out, and I
right?
don't think you'd want it in the first place.
Right, Devin. Did you look at the motors yet that we talked about?
Okay, let me go get them out of my car right now.
Okay, thank you.
They've only been there since January.
Hey, at least they'll be sanitized
Yeah, perfect.
Or full of COVID.
or full of COVID. Yeah, it is Texas. I mean, I guess have you talked to anyone else from the group?
Not really. I've been
No?
kind of active on the Discord that we
Mhm.
have, but like that's
They're
it.
silent. Yeah, you should do the Ender extender.
I I want to.
That thing would be huge though. 400 by 400,
400 by
500.
400 is bigger than a CR10.
Oh,
and
yeah.
a CR10 Max.
Yeah. Yeah, you could print a few headbands on that size.
Mm-hmm. I really want to do it because, one, right now all I have is like I've got my Prusa
Mhm.
and I just hardly use my Ender
Yeah.
because like my Ender has a larger build area on the Z, but that's it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
and the Prusa, but the Prusa is just larger on the X and Y, which I use more often than the Z. I don't print full Z height prints all the time,
Yeah.
and so I hardly use my Ender really. There's like very little reason to use it, other than if I want to like complete a print quickly that has multiple parts. So I'll have both my printers working. But like having that 400 by 400 would mean that I could print like armor pieces and stuff for my
Ooh.
cosplay group
That'd be cool.
pretty easily.
Mhm.
I'm part of the 405th, which is the Halo cosplay group,
Yeah.
and everyone there, all of their printers are like CR10S Maxes and stuff.
Nice.
So my printers are a little too small to print like an entire helmet in one go.
Yeah.
But if I made my Ender that way, then that would be perfect. The thing I'd want to do though is if I put the Ender extender on it, I would probably convert to direct drive.
Oh yeah. Well, they have a kit for that, don't they?
Oh yeah, oh of course. I would honestly, I kind of want to put a Hemera on it.
Yeah. Here, let me send you a link to TH3D's site. He does a lot of Ender stuff.
Okay.
He's actually he might be on Streamlander. The owner's guy name's Tim. He's freaking awesome. But yeah, he's got all this stuff. So if you need parts for it, he's got a ton of ton of like Ender almost specific stuff.
Oh okay. Yeah, I'll
So
have to check that out.
yeah.
I've recently been trying to print the I don't know if you saw it, but there was a guy who made a tolerance dial indicator. I don't know where my hand is. My camera's mirroring
Yeah.
me. And
Yeah, it does that to me too because I'm pointing left.
Yeah. But there's a print in place indicator that you can use that basically
Whoa. Devin
will
just hit
help
a
you
button.
manually level your bed.
Nice. Yeah, I have one of those type of things.
Good night, Viking.
Good night, Viking. Devin, did you pull a llama?
Okay, I am back.
Did you pull a llama?
Yeah, I was trying to unplug my keyboard to make room for this box and accidentally closed the tab.
Nice.
So I hope you don't mind that I didn't bring the extrusion in because I physically cannot pick it up.
No, that's fine. I don't need extrusion yet.
Okay, so what exactly are you looking for?
Let me pull up the link. Hold on. I really only need one, but I could use two. One NEMA 17 1.8 degree motor, 1 amp phase. It does have to be the 5 millimeter.
So I literally don't know what this is.
That's like an inductive probe.
That's a heck of an inductive probe.
I know it's huge.
It is.
That's,
They're still available. Check the printed. There's a couple of sites you can look
Look at
at.
one I think is
It's
like
kind of a
double
pendant
that
different.
That's John Mack's favorite toy.
I've got 2, 3, 4. I've got a bunch of them.
Nice.
Hey, Devin.
So,
Yes.
Ron's here.
Ron's
Where?
here.
Oh, I don't even have chat open.
Ron, I sent you a link. You want to come hang?
Hey, Ron. Did I say what?
I don't know. So the two biggest things I need to have are the right amperage, and then I need to have a 19 millimeter shaft with a 5 millimeter diameter. You are definitely cool enough to come hang with us, Ron. Gus is cool enough to hang with us on his first hangout, so you can come hang.
If I'm here, if I'm cool enough, then anyone's cool
Okay, so you don't need this because this has a lead screw on it.
Yeah, I don't need a lead screw.
You don't need this other
Gus
one with a lead screw.
Holy crap. Robotics, you know?
Actually, do you know where I got these?
Huh.
Tanny.
Free crap.
When he was moving back to North Dakota, he was 3 hours south of me. And he came up to visit me the night before I had a really big tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, do you want all this filament that I don't want? I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, oh, I put some other goodies in your car too. I was like, okay.
That's awesome.
Oh, hey, look, another inductive probe.
Ron's going to sleep soon, that's why.
You have enough probes to basically just have end stops. Just end stops.
Yeah.
I've got a weird looking stepper.
Gus, I was going to say, stop using Prusa Slicer. You and I will talk tomorrow, and I'll get you set up on Idea Maker. The slicing paths are better, the supports are better, the infill's better. Just about everything's better.
All right, I'm interested in that because I hate the supports on Prusa Slicer.
Yes, this is custom supports.
All right.
Is that a moon stepper, Devin?
It is from G-Tech.
Huh.
It does not say if it's a moon stepper or not. It has a date on it. Oh, type 42 SHD0034-20B.
Hold on, what was that? Read that back in just a sec.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it is a 42 SHD0034-20B.
That is a hybrid stepper motor off of Amazon. Let's see.
From G-Tech.
Yeah, no, thank you on
Okay,
that
not that one. Oh, wait. Excuse my video quality. I've got to turn my light on.
You're good. Gus is just happy to hang out with people.
Pretty much.
Right? I'm surprised you're not in your little printer space.
Hey, look, another inductive
my
probe.
camera
This
broke
one's
on that.
smaller.
Yeah, it's getting close to the normal size.
Camera broke, I guess. Damn. You have an old cell phone?
Xbox camera finally gave out.
If you have an old cell phone, you can use that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I've got a new camera on the way.
There you go.
Oh,
Then
this
you
one
can
has
come
a
hang out with
switch.
us nightly.
Okay, this.
Justin's looking for a couple of the 1.8s for his printer.
I just need one. Really, I only need one of them, but I would like to get two. I know what I need, but Printed Solid's completely out of stock on motors right now.
Oh, Chris Warkaki's up.
Yeah, he's supposed to be asleep. Now Chris, I can figure out motors. You don't have to worry about it. I keep losing the same tool.
Okay.
Um,
This is a BJ42D22.
Hold on. I'm not freaking. Hold on. What motors? It's the 1.8s from Printed Solid. Let me drop a link in chat. Or to you on. I'm gonna tell you, Chris. Calm down.
Chris knows more than
Jeez.
any of us here. Why don't you tell us what they're for?
All
Oh,
right.
hey, look. This one has a 3D printed mount on it.
That's how you know it's good quality.
Right. What was that? What was that other number, Devin?
Let's just go with what I have in my hand.
Okay.
This is a 17 HD 4005H-22B.
That sounds like a NEMA.
22B.
That's a NEMA RepRap 40 mil stepper from Hot MCU.
Big brand.
Let's see. 2.4 volts. What? What?
16.
For your low voltage builds.
If that's not it, I've got 22 more.
Holy crap! You just want to send pictures? Would that be easier? Or just send me, or just type stuff,
Actually, be 10 different types.
right?
Would you like me to just type a list of what I have?
You don't have to. That's up to you.
But
Um,
she likes lists.
She does. You do like your lists.
So no on this one.
No on that one. Ron's
Okay.
being bad. The bigger the probe, the more Devin loves it. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck off. This one's a Creality stepper.
Hey, Gus, go after it.
Justin,
What?
what are the
Reality.
steppers for?
For my Prusa.
Which
Reality
one?
has different steppers for all.
The SKR one in the middle. I'm running 0.9s, but I can't get the homing down because, I've gone through everything. I've spent hours
For
trying
which
to
for which axis?
X and Y.
So this is
Evan,
the same G-Tech.
Ron's
motor.
being really, really bad.
I know.
It's normal.
Ron, I hope you know that I'm in a feisty mood right now, and if you were not in Canada, I would kick you in the nuts.
No, you would kick someone else in the nuts.
Let's see.
Ooh, I can return this filament. It's the wrong color. I'll just go to Amazon and be like, return wrong color.
Okay, this is another Creality stepper.
Bad idea. View or edit. What the heck? I'm going to return this filament. Get my money back.
Ron, that sounds incredibly painful. Two SH 3C C 3025. Okay.
Making any progress, Vince?
Yeah, I'm looking.
My audio?
Right now.
Oh,
I've downloaded a lot of images. And now I'm looking for just compact.
Justin, guess where this motor came from?
Hold on. Thank you.
That motor's straight off of
I think this
All
came
right,
off of
can
an A8.
Bullsbud uses.
Okay. Oh, I gotta drop my headset.
Where did you say it was from, Dev?
I am pretty sure this came off of an ANET A8.
Probably it's a generic motor.
Oh wow.
No, but I
That's the real
searched. I
fire
typed in the set number, and it took me to the ANET website.
Well, if we're really talking about printer fires, let's just send Justin a bunch of ANETs.
Okay, this is another generic G-Tech one, I think. Okay, is anybody else hearing like this weird like garbling, clicking, beeping?
Sounds like typing.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, I can hear it.
okay.
I just gotta sort them out.
There you go. Extruded Nonsense has a bunch.
Not as well as me.
Testing. Testing. There we go.
We can hear you,
Shit,
Justin.
this damn headset. So Amazon will take the filament back because it was description. So send this pink crap
Cool.
box and call it good.
And I'll
Kevin, sorry, horrible audio.
that's how it works. I'll find it and
Here,
I'll
I'll be right back.
What's up?
Mm. Okay, I don't think this is what you need either.
Okay. Error printing. What the hell? Okay.
like I got.
Ooh, Polymaker.
Yeah, Polymaker
How's-
ASA.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah, I got that for like $10.
Nice.
how many volts do you need your motor to be? 5?
No, let me pull up the link again. Hold on.
Wait,
I
is it
thought
the
I
link
sent-
you put in chat?
Yeah, the link I put in Telegram.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this metallic copper. I'm gonna do the Chris that I was doing earlier. Metallic copper from 3D Fuel. This is gonna be cool. I'm excited.
Oh, cool.
What'd you do?
1.8 step angle, 200 steps per revolution, 1 amp phase.
The biggest thing I need is the amperage to be the same, and
So it's a 1
The-
amp.
yeah, and then I need the shaft and diameter to be the same. And Ron
Okay.
will like that one. So
Ron, I am not in the mood for your dirty jokes tonight.
okay. Ooh, and Gus is back. Hey Gus, welcome back.
Here we go.
Hey, he's in his look. He's in his makerspace.
How's that? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Excellent. Yeah, I moved down
Good.
to my printing room.
Good. Probably a little more comfortable there, huh?
Yeah, just a bit. I got a new chair, and
Ooh.
it's not new to anyone but me.
Oh, nice upgrade.
It's better than the wooden one.
Yes.
Always.
Wooden chairs are hard on your butt.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Ron, it's okay, and I will watch your TH3D video later tonight. I saw the first like 2 minutes, but got distracted by something at work.
This is the first time I've returned filament to Amazon.
Whoa.
Like, I use a lot of filament, and this is the first one I've ever really had to return.
What was the issue?
Color's wrong. Like, this is supposed to be purple. It is clearly pink. Now, the camera's going to look purple because it's washed out,
Right.
but it is pink.
No, I
I'll
can tell
take-
there, but it's pink. Take
Yeah.
a picture with your phone.
Yeah, here. Hold on. Hell, I just send you the damn link on Amazon. And even on there, it looks pink. And I was hoping it was just an off-color photo.
Jeez.
Hold on. Let me get into better light.
Silly Justin.
Me? What the hell did I do?
Oh, you're
Light printers on fire. Breaky 3D V6s. Ooh.
There's a guy in the chat who said, who's done what you're looking for, who says, I've got 20 extra of these things. Tell me what you need.
I sent him the link.
Show me what you've got.
Freaking Chris. He's probably asleep. Him and I can talk tomorrow.
I'm just
It's
going
not the
through
end.
my big old box of motors.
Right?
So Devin, what kind of robotics do you do?
I do competitive robotics through First.
Okay, first. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you know what First is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's just battle bots, but worse.
No.
No, I know. That's the joke, though, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you alum?
I've only built combat robotics that have never seen the light of day.
Oh, okay. I am very anti-combat robot.
Listen, they're fun.
They're also a waste of time and money and resources.
Wow.
Well, at least I got two people who can chat about the same subject.
Yeah,
Kind
this
of.
one's at least labeled an XY motor, but that's it.
Huh.
That's
So,
literally
Gus,
all that's on there.
You know how many E3D V6s I've broken in the last month?
All
More
of them.
than one, which is too
Yes. Well, so much so that this printer now has a sliced mosquito on it.
much. Good lord.
Yeah, I love it. It's really cool. I love the mosquito. But Bob's like, and Bob's gonna say something.
There you go.
We've coined the term Justining it because I Justined more stuff than everyone did while we were making all those headbands.
This one has a
Yeah,
heat
you
sink
really
on
did.
it.
It's got quite the heatsink on it.
I know.
Yeah. I bet there's a label. Oh, your phone just fell in the box.
Of motors.
You know, tunk.
I'm gonna start getting Google ads for stepper motors now.
Right?
Is that so wrong though?
No, but I don't ever need stepper motors.
Use them in your robotics.
Hmm.
Now your robots can have arms and hands and
They might be
Nice.
legal in FRC. They're not legal in FTC and FLL.
I didn't say it had to be for a competition. It could be for fun.
Right.
Fair enough. See, I get so tied up in competition stuff that I sometimes forget that I like to build robots for fun.
Yeah, I'll
You
give
can
you
make
that.
yourself a companion bot.
May or may not have already catted that.
That's funny.
You know what, Justin? I'm gonna just type all this into an Excel
That's
spreadsheet and send
You don't
it
have to do it anytime soon. We'll see what Chris has tomorrow. I can always pay him for some motors or something too. So, not a big deal. Huh?
I just saw the time. All right. I just saw the time. I'm gonna go, but thanks
All right.
for having me, guys.
You
I
got it, bud.
appreciate it.
Let me know what we do this almost every day. At least this group does. So I'll send you links to everyone's channels, and you can come hang out with us because we always want more people.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
See you later, Gus.
Yeah, later.
Later, bud. He's cool.
And kind of
Yeah, man.
cute.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Why?
Surprise, right? Another maker that likes robotics? Come on.
What?
Hey, you know, he's in Colorado. You can do whatever. Hey, Ron, you're out, bud.
I mean, he's a lot closer to my type than Ron is.
I know. I had a feeling bringing him on would bring that out of you.
What, is that what you were trying to do?
No, I was not intentionally. I haven't talked to that guy in over a month. You are redder than your shirt.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's okay. You're among friends. It's all good. Don't be embarrassed.
That was
Or
a.
do, that's entertaining too.
Yeah, or do. Yeah, you know what Chris would say. So just imagine what Chris would say. I can get you his info on Discord if you want.
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
I'm going to message him right now.
No! No. That's not necessary.
Devin thinks
Justin, no.
you're...
He's probably still got the YouTube stream up.
Yeah, he could.
Oh god. Oh god.
Uh,
Why did I say that out loud? Oh god.
I'm going to have to pull this clip and post it.
No. You know, I'm just gonna go back to looking at my big box of motors.
You do that. You see the picture I sent with the filament? She's dying. Devin's dying. That's the name of the stream.
That is definitely pink.
This is what Mike has to say. You okay there?
Yeah.
You want me to pull you from stream so you can regroup?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I am good.
All right, printing the Chris Mini round 2.
Jumbo?
250%, I think, is what I was doing. Not really jumbo, just larger
Not
than
jumbo
normal.
what I'm doing, jumbo.
Yeah, no. I mean, compare it to this. Compare it to this size.
Okay, so like smaller than the ones that Chris has at home.
Yeah. I was going for about the same size. Oh man. Oh, okay. She's dying. She can't hold it together.
I am good. I am so good that I'm good. I've got 25 motors on my desk
Jeez.
right now.
You got to make that into a robot.
Okay. Wait, I think this might be it.
Huh. What do you got?
I think this is the one.
Show me the bottom of the motor. Read that number off.
42
Mm-hmm.
SHDC 3025
Mm-hmm.
-24B.
That may be it. Well, it's a little more powerful. Hold on. might work. I might just have you send that one to me, but
You would need the connector that goes for it too, though.
it's not a generic connector. It's just not a standard NEMA 17 connector.
It looks like it.
Because I've got a ton of those. Yeah, I've got all my motors are connected motors. I don't have any into the motor ones anymore.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them that look like they might be the one.
Those are ANET motors. That's hopefully not a problem.
No, the one that came straight off of an ANET is.
I know this. Yeah, no. Let's go with those 2.
Like, looks kind of crispy.
Yes, it does. What the heck here? Stepper motor,
Ew,
holding torque 0.4.
Kind
That
of nasty.
might be the problem. Hold on, let me pull the link. The holding torque's a little low. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh,
Oh, hey, look, another Creality motor.
right. I'm just trying to read through the. Why won't it give me the 2 biggest things? I assume they'll all be the same shaft and everything.
What size shaft did you need?
19 millimeter out long and 5 millimeter diameter, preferably with the usual D cut on it. That one should be okay.
Literally getting the calipers that Josh sent because I don't know where mine are buried under my mess of motors.
Nice. Yeah, those motors are off an ANET based on everything I've found online, which is fine. I don't think the motors are ever an issue with the ANETs. So, yeah, he's been sold out. I assume China's having trouble making them, which, big surprise. I didn't actually tweet that I was streaming for once. No big deal. We'll probably end it here in about 13 minutes so I can go to bed and actually get some sleep tonight.
Thank goodness. You guys keep me up every night.
Well, that's your choice. I'm not keeping
anyone
anyone here.
Bed.
Huh? What was that?
Vince. Just to Vince. Like, you are an adult. You can go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put those 2 over there?
My computer, I could just hear all the ruckus and laughing all night long. Because it was funny.
It was. Last night was freaking hilarious. Or this morning.
Yeah, those games are funny.
Yeah. If Tim would freaking pop on, we could actually get him.
Oh, so I got I'm getting a new stylus for my tablet.
Nice.
So drawful in them should be easier.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, this looks like 19 mil output.
I assume it's a standard NEMA 17.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if you want to send them along with that filament, we can just call it good on the shipping and,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm gonna need a big box.
Right.
The only
And I mean,
one is that their filament spools are slightly smaller in diameter, but they're
Yep.
fatter. And so I had a really hard time finding a box for it.
I should have just sent. Wait for my filament.
Yeah.
I sent them in filament boxes. It's taped
yeah?
together. Like it's 2 filament boxes taped together.
Okay, so I could just cut the bottom out and
No, yeah, just cut the center out and use that and just tape it up. I mean,
yeah, so it's in a maker box, but like it's very clearly like
Mhm.
exploding out.
yeah, no, just wait for my filament thing and just do that because I send it that way because I have so many filament boxes that I actually have to take all my boxes out tomorrow to recycling because I just get this pile of boxes near my door.
And my mom was like, hey, you need to get rid of some of these boxes. So I got rid of everything but maker boxes because they're the most difficult to ship in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I work. We get a lot of these 8x8x6 boxes, which are perfect for most of my Etsy orders at work. So I just grab those, and they come with that paper packing. So I'm recycling. I'm being friendly, and I'm recycling one-time use. They come from our Dallas warehouse, and they're one-time use really from them, unless we send them back, which we don't. So I just peel the labels off and throw my label on, and we've got there's 2 people here.
What's up, fucker?
Hey, what's up, fuck nuts?
Wait,
Where's everybody else at?
I don't know. What? So it's Tim and
Joe.
Joe. Welcome to the mayhem.
What's up?
We were just playing Bomb Corp on the Jackbox Party Pack 2.
Nice.
Sounds like we should play some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out.
We can light a printer on fire while
We're
we're at
waiting
it.
for you.
Hey, Justin, check the chat.
Oh, we're having a repeat of last night?
And the night before?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butt.
Okay,
I was talking about your Prusa catching on fire.
So, Tim, it turns out I am in the possession of 25 assorted NEMA 17s.
Nice.
And 2 of which are going to Justin.
Why, Justin burned his motors up too?
No, I just need different motors.
Need or want?
Well, I have perfectly good 0.9s, but I'm having issues with the SKRs and getting homing working right.
Oh, I got Marcel. I got my my little Eachine E010. The little $20 Eachine. That drone is fun as shit.
Yeah, man.
The dog chases it. She keeps trying to. She like. I was expecting her to grab it, but she just wants to chase the damn thing.
Yeah, right.
She's just like, and then I like fly. It's got like guards around the prop, so. But she's like, and I fly towards her, and she's like, oh, like she ninjas out of the way. But Bomb Corp is 4 players. Let me see here.
You said you were having issues with homing. Is it because you're centralist homing? Justin?
What? Yeah, it's stepperless homing. The problem is
stepperless homing. I want that.
Yeah, the only issue is with the 0.9s, they detect it differently, and it's all based on belt tension. It works 50% of the time. I'm running this one with 1.8s. It works every time, so I'm going to switch back and have a reliable.
So the E3D tool changer came with 0.9s, and a lot of people are having fucking issues with it. They've all switched to, and there are these special Moons 0.9s, and they've all switched to a lot of the guys that are really running them. Like I know Joe Spanier is looking to switch to 1.8s, and I believe most of the other heavy users have to.
Yeah.
Let me see. I wonder if I can pipe my audio through these earbuds here and then give Joe his own mic. Let me see. There should be a wireless mic pack in the drawer behind you, little AV.
Guess what I found?
You see it there?
Another probe. This is a thermistor,
yeah,
isn't
it should be. It's that flesh colored one in the back there.
This?
Yeah, it should be attached to a pack.
Is this even safe to use?
What's that?
It's like corroded.
Well, I'm gonna have you. I can have you use that one because I've got a program. Yeah, there should be a couple. Hang on, let me see. WDM Samsung receiver.
Justin, while I'm at it, do you need any bearing things?
No, not a single printer I use run those.
Go ahead and talk into yours. I want to see. I think I am seeing audio, so you can just like slip it over. There's also a lapel mic in there too, if you want to just use the lapel mic. No.
Or is it a 12?
There you go. Hang on.
Weird,
like
isn't it?
this. Yeah, it goes like this.
Okay, yeah.
This clips on. Yeah.
Steven the Lightspeed wants to play.
And then I can give you my word. Actually,
Hey, Justin, I've got another one. Do you want this one too?
hang on.
I only need 2.
Okay.
I just realized this. This has a fucking mic on it, so I can use the earbuds here plugged into my Yeti output, so that way they don't get feedback.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Headset, audio out.
We're only going to play this for about an hour, so I can get to bed a little earlier than last night.
Yeah, that's fine. Hang on, I'm just getting my. Having multiple people here is a little
Right.
crazy here. Hang on. I don't want those.
Who's Justin? Who's Justin? I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Justin's just some guy on YouTube.
Yep, that'd be me.
WN Speakers.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah,
What are you on
Hang
Twitter?
J1999T. Here, I'll type it in chat. Tim can find me, I'm sure. But
Oh, check that.
there,
Yeah.
I typed it in chat, and then you can find me.
I posted Twitter from Instagram, but that's about it.
Hello. Check.
Just trying to
Okay.
figure out who everybody is.
Hang on. So we want that going out there. All right. Check. All right, Joe, put those on.
So who is Joe?
Joe is the all-knowing, all-seeing Joe. Hang on. I might drop off. Hang on.
I just still find this 17 with a heat break hilarious.
Hang on.
Sometimes you need it.
Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to do this here.
I can't hear you. I can hear everybody else.
Hang on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. so-
Yes.
You can hear me now?
Nope.
Or no? No? Hang on. Headset. All right. How's that? Can you hear me?
I'm extruding my first 3D fuel. I have not used
thanks,
3D
Joe.
fuel until today.
They are
Yeah.
good quality.
Oh, this is weird.
I am getting a
I'm trying to figure out how to split the audio
What?
on Wednesday.
What, Devin?
between.
I'm getting a 12-pound box from 3D Fuel on Wednesday.
Nice.
Don't exactly know what's coming in it.
Everybody else has got headphones on, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No
No.
way, man.
Marcel does not.
All right. Well,
I try not to.
fuck.
Not on live stream.
I need to get the audio from you guys going into one input and then going out to two outputs.
Oh, hey, Tim.
You need a
Look.
wide adapter.
I don't think I can do that with all the software I have here.
Look at this big-ass inductive probe.
You just need two microphones and two wide adapters.
Because I think I can only have their audio.
I don't hear them though.
Yeah, I don't hear them. Speakers Yeti. Let's see. Hello, just. Are you guys talking?
Nope. We died.
Okay, so you guys are talking now.
It was a person death, and you missed it.
Yeah, so go ahead and you guys talk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah?
coming through the,
Yeah.
it's coming through the output that I don't want it coming through.
I can hear it just.
Yeah, I know you can.
I'm gonna pop out of here for a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to find.
Steven Lightspeed is asking for a link.
Yeah.
You put in your-
Steven, send me a message on Twitter. There won't be a link coming. Nothing against you. It's just I've been asked certain things, and yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to be a little less elaborate today, but should be able to work.
No headphones.
Whoa! Yeah, no headphones. Take those off.
I thought it looked sexy.
That is loud.
Is it?
For me, it is.
That's why I don't wear the headphones.
Hang on. No, you guys should be getting. Hang on, I might have to turn you guys up. So I have your guys are coming out of my audio. Hang on, what the hell is going on? Sound settings, input devices, a microphone here. Open Yeti microphone. Okay. All right. Let's see here. You guys might hear yourselves, but there's really nothing I can do.
Testing.
All right.
Testing.
I can hear you.
A little bit.
Yeah, I can hear me a little bit. That's
Yeah,
not
unfortunately, because
annoying.
there's two of us, and I don't have like a way to split the headphones. Like that's what I need. I need a headphone splitter, but I actually don't have any cabled headphones. All mine are wireless, and I don't have a way on my computer to split two different sound cards. So like have the audio come in and then go to two sound cards. So
Yeah.
all right, Joe, you got your phone ready? All right, so Bomb Corp, how it works is what are the other two people that want to jump in on this?
Oh yeah, I gotta get in on it. Hold on.
Okay, so there's gonna be two more spots. There's gonna be me and Joe. Or actually, Joe and I we could always share. Hang on.
I'm not sure. The last 2 games of this, you were the one who cut the wrong wire.
Fine, you can play with these guys, and I'll watch for the first one. How's that? We'll take turns. All right.
That just means I can.
All right, go
you
put the room code in, Joe. You can be the.
What was it? Oh, you were doing it.
Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, I gotta get into it too.
Hang on, get Jackbox.tv up. Hang on. I think I gotta start it on the grind. There we go. Okay, so do EV. There you go.
Open dollar.
Oh, it's you. EU.
Oh.
Wait.
U or V?
Let us get in first. Hang on, so we can actually start.
Yep. Totally.
Oh, hang on.
They disconnected me.
Yeah. So, Joe, get ready to put your code in. Hang on. QILY. Okay, hit play. Okay, everybody else get in. So we got 3 spots. So Devin, Marcel, and Justin. Let's see.
Yep. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a 4-player game. All right, so go ahead and start.
Defuse as many bombs as you can before you explode. Fun.
Okay, so you guys all have directions on your
Yeah.
phones.
Who has page 1?
Well, yeah,
I got page 2.
Page 1. Okay, read page 1.
Do not
I
cut the
don't have-
second wire, even if it is blue. Do not
I-
cut the second wire.
What is it?
Do not cut what wire?
The second.
Okay.
2. Read 2.
Cut the third wire if it's red.
All right. Mine says cut all blue wires.
So cut
Who's
more.
got the cutter?
I do.
So it would be cut 1.
Just cut wire 1.
Yep.
Yep.
It gets harder.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. I'm the cutter. Who's got 1?
I got
page
two.
1.
Page 1. Cut the second wire if it is white.
Cut the first wire if it is green.
Cut the third wire if it's black.
Cut the third wire.
Whoever has the cutter, cut that third wire. Yeah. So just call out 1, 2, and 3, and we can just
Yep.
call out.
1.
Do not let intern Devin cut the blue wires.
Okay. Page 2. Do not let intern Devin cut green wires.
Page 3. Do not let intern this guy cut black wires.
Page 4, cut all wires.
So Marcel, you got to cut all the wires.
I also can cut wires.
You do
Yeah,
not
same
cut.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, Justin and Marcel can cut all the wires then.
Page 1.
Do not cut wires that are next to the red wires, even if another rule says that you should.
Page 2.
Cut wire 4.
All right. Page 3 is cut all green wires that are odd numbered and all yellow wires that are even numbered. So it'd
cut
be
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Yep.
Page 1 is cut all wires.
Page 2. Do not cut wire 4, even if another rule says you should.
All right.
Page 3 says page 4 is supposed to say wire 1, and page 2 is supposed to say wire 3.
Page 4. Do not cut wire 2, even if another rule says you should.
Damn.
Okay. What was supposed to be different in 2?
Yeah, who had page 3?
So page 2 is supposed to say wire 3.
Page 2 says do not cut wire 4, even if another rule says
So
you
don't
should.
cut wire 3. And what was 4?
Do not cut wire 2.
But page
Okay,
4
so
is
1.
supposed to say wire 1.
Robbie says 1 and 3.
Okay.
But,
So,
wire,
so
but
2
it
and
said
4.
not to cut red wires. And wire 1
2 and 4.
3 then.
2 and 4.
My thing says do not cut wire 4, even if another rule says
So
you should.
2.
Oh.
Just
Your page is a different page. 'cause
Yeah,
it's-
but yours is supposed to be different. So 2 and 4. Whoever can cut it, cut 2 and 4.
I can't cut it.
Because page 2 changed what page 1 said.
That's right.
Okay. Do not cut the first wire, even if it's black.
cut the 4th wire.
3 is cut all black wires.
Page 4 is cut yellow wires only if they are the 3rd wire. Do not cut any other yellow wires, even if it's controlled. Damn.
That last one was basically
Page
useless.
1.
Do not cut the 5th wire, even if another rule says that you should.
Page 2 says cut all odd wires.
Page 3 says cut yellow wires if this bomb includes a green wire. Otherwise, do not cut yellow wires, even if another rule says you should.
Cut all wires next to red wires.
So
4 and
1,
6.
3, and 4.
Oh, fuck. I fucked that one up.
Blowed up.
Right.
You got blowed up.
2 and
That's too stressful.
9.
I don't like
Yeah, we
that.
wasted too much time on that one. And then
1, 3, and 4, yeah.
Yeah.
So on this mode, the time compounds.
Yeah.
So if you take too long on the first one, it takes away from the next.
It's true.
want to retry?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm not playing the next one of that. That's too complicated.
Okay, hang on.
It's a green.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna jump in then. Hang on. Okay, Joe. KRST.
I'm supposed to say the other guy, but stop that. The other dude.
The guy and then the other guy.
This warehouse is full of bombs. Just keep going until you explode. I'll just stand here and watch.
Okay, page 1.
There's a black wire present. Cut the 4th wire.
Okay. If there is a yellow wire present, cut the first wire.
If there is a blue wire present, cut the 2nd wire.
So 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
That looks cool. Metallic copper. Whoa.
Cut the 1st wire.
Okay. Do not cut white wires even if another rule says you should.
Page 3 is cut all wires next to wire 4.
So 1, 3, and 5.
Yep. Oh, what the fuck? I just woke up my phone and it killed us. My phone went to sleep. I clicked on it and it fucking killed us.
Good job.
You have to tap your screen to keep it going, and it just fucking did it. I sucked at that one.
Okay.
Page 1.
Wires need to be cut in order from right to left.
Right to left. Page 2 is cut wire 4 if it is red.
Page 3, cut all wires adjacent to wire 2.
Yeah.
You should have hit
So
3
go from
first.
right to left, so 3 to yeah.
Damn it.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Page 1.
Great.
Okay, page 1. Cut black wires if the bomb's model ends with a number. Otherwise, do not cut the black wires.
All right, page 2 is cut the third wire.
Page 3, cut blue wires if the bomb's model ends with a letter. Otherwise, do not cut blue wires.
So 2, 3, and
So
4.
2, 3, and 4.
We did better than last time. Made it to 3. Page 1, cut all red wires.
2, cut all yellow wires.
Page 3. If the bomb was made in 1989, treat yellow wires as red.
So all of them.
Yeah.
If the bomb was okay.
I didn't know there was another page.
On the cutter. Okay.
Page 1 is cut all wires that are not green.
Okay, so 1, 3, and 4.
Page 2. Prioritize cutting wires in this order. 3, 1, 4, 2.
Page 2 has a typo. Please swap the numbers 1 and 4.
So it'd be 3, 4, 1, 2.
No, not 2. 3, 4, 1. There you go. Oh man, they're getting tricky here.
Yeah.
Okay, cut the first wire if it is yellow, the second wire if it is yellow, the third if it is yellow, and the fourth if it is yellow.
Okay, and then page 2 is cut all the wires next to the blue wires.
Do not cut wire 1 if it is blue, even if other rules say that it should.
So cut them all.
So no, 2, 3, and 4 then.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They make them sound more complicated to throw you off.
Yeah. That works.
Okay, page 1. If no wires need to be cut, cut the first wire. Otherwise, cut the third wire.
What?
Page 2.
Cut all red wires that are not the first wire.
Page 3 is cut the second and third wires.
Page 4. Do not cut odd wires, even if another rule says.
So just wire 2.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
Yeah.
Page 1. Cut the fifth and the third wire if they are not white. Do not cut white wires even if another rule says that you should.
Page 2 is page 4 is supposed to say black instead of blue.
Cut the second wire.
Okay, so I'm fixing this. So cut all black wires, but not if that wire is a fourth wire.
So
Okay,
which
so
ones?
that's not a big deal. So cut the fifth and the third wire if they are not white. So 5 and 3.
And 1?
And 1.
Oh, is this
Just know sometimes
okay?
multiple
Page
people
1.
cut.
Do not cut any odd number wires, even if another rule says you should.
Cut the yellow wires if there are no black wires present. Otherwise, cut all blue.
Cut the second and first wires.
Okay.
Cut the first wire if it's blue.
Who fucking pulled the trigger on that?
Sorry.
Devin, there's 4 rules.
We
I thought you were done.
That was right on there too.
You had that rule on your fucking screen.
Oh wait! Don't let Tim talk like that. Motherfucker cuts a wire and then goes. Who didn't read that rule? And I look down because he's sitting on the floor next to us, and the rule is on his screen. He fucking read it out and then fucking ignored it and goes, "Who didn't read that rule?" And he says it like so accusatory and looks down and then he starts giggling.
Himself.
Come on, we almost beat our high score, Devin.
Oh man.
Okay, page 1, cut all blue wires.
And cut even wires.
Page 3 says page 2 is supposed to say odd, not even.
Okay. 1 and 3.
Do not cut the first wire, even if other rules say that you should.
So 3 and 4.
Oh. On the
Page 1.
Do not cut the third wire, even if another rule says that you should.
Page 2 is cut all odd wires if the bomb was made after 95. It was.
Okay, mine doesn't even matter. Is there any more? Okay. Yeah, so if you have a rule, it doesn't matter. Like mine said, if it was okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
Put all odd number, or cut all odd number wires.
And mine says page 2. Page 1 is supposed to say even, not odd.
So it's
Yeah.
3.
Do not cut wire 1, even if page 1 says that you should.
okay, so 2 and 4. Page 1. Only intern Devin can cut wires next to black wires.
Page 2, cut all yellow wires that are next to the green wires.
Do not cut the second wire, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut
So what was
all,
the first one?
Only intern Devin can cut wires next to black wires.
Okay.
okay. Cut all wires that are not the third and fourth wire.
So 5.
1, 5.
Yeah.
Devin has to cut 1. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Page 1, cut the 5th and 4th wires.
Cut all wires from right to left except for green wires. Always cut green wires first.
Okay.
Okay.
Cut all wires except those next to black wires.
And then do not cut blue or black wires, even if other rules say
So
you should.
green. Just green. 6. 6. Hey, we're getting better at this.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, page 1, cut all wires.
Page 2, do not let intern Devin cut yellow wires.
Do not let intern Timmy cut green wires.
Do not let intern Timmy cut blue.
Okay, so who's cutting? Someone
So
else has got cut.
confused.
So what wires?
Mine was cut all wires.
Oh, wait.
What do they say? Not to cut wires?
Wait,
Not me.
who- What
But I
color
can
can I not cut?
Well, I'm not. I wasn't left out of that one, so I just cut them
Okay.
all.
That was a weird one.
Page 1. If the first wire needs to be cut, then also cut all green wires.
If page 1 mentions green wires, cut the third and second wires. Otherwise, cut the first and fourth.
Page 3, do not cut odd wires, even if other rules say you should.
If the third wire needs to be cut, then also cut all other yellow wires.
No, her doesn't apply. So
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So mine said to cut the first and
And-
also cut green, but
1 and
change-
2. So the third, 1, 2, and 3?
No, not third.
3, but
Mm-mm.
no
Do
odd.
not cut
They
odd.
said don't cut green wires.
Don't cut
So
odd
what?
wires either.
4
So
odds?
it's 4.
4?
Don't cut odds.
4.
Someone cut 4.
Oh, I said don't cut odds.
So what do we fuck up?
Oh, that was 4. What the fuck?
2. Who said don't cut green wires? Read all the rules carefully.
Oh, wait. Don't cut green wires, and someone said yellow. Didn't it say it was supposed to be yellow?
Oh, okay. Who was that? I don't know.
I just
Hey,
said don't cut
6,
odds.
guys.
6 is a pretty good number, though. Holy jeez. How about something that makes some laugh?
Do the Quiplash one.
Yeah,
Been on
Quiplash.
that
I
one.
don't know what's on here. Oh, here we go.
I was like, Quiplash was hilarious.
Hold on, let me get in there.
Is Bob coming back?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, Justin, you're the VIP.
Robbie, you can join us if you want. You can join on your computer and just stay there. You don't have to actually be in stream. Let me know if you want in, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You guys would be pretty
Yeah, we're-
good at this. We didn't suck so bad.
Yeah, we're looking for players. If you want in, just go to that site, type that in. Oh, link for I sent that to you in Twitter.
Go ahead and start that so I can see how to play.
Who is Hoser right now?
Me.
Roll it, Justin.
Okay.
Justin, you're the guy in charge.
Poser.
Yeah, hit the button.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, then who is
Robbie
Eaters
won.
and me?
That's him. That's Joe.
Okay.
For me.
Robbie wanted in. Robbie, I'll drop the link to you in Twitter.
Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein, or just Josh, or just Schmitty, but not just Schmitzenstein. Well, I hope everyone took their shoes off because this game has fairly new carpeting. This is round one. You'll see 2 prompts on your device. Answer them any way you want. Each answer will go up against someone else's answer, and everyone will vote on which they like most. It's simple. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
Bob's gonna play the crowd again. Robbie, I sent you the link for tonight. I must have messed up, but the link's in your thing. You can hop in on the next round of the game. So go ahead and hop in and hang out and stream.
Okay, here we go. First one. What dogs think when they see people naked? Okay, pick your favorite.
That's funny. Oh, come on.
What if it's a female? Females do not have a dog bone.
True, I'll give you that one.
The best reason to go to Australia. Vote on your
Robbie Mac!
Hey!
What up?
What's up, bud?
So, Justin, what'd you end up ordering for dinner?
Firehouse subs.
Where do you... I thought you were doing... Oh, you did do Firehouse. That's
Yeah.
right.
I wanted something. I always order the same thing, but that's because it's good.
What's a link to join a game where you actually put the code in? You go to Jackbox.
Jackbox.tv, and then see up in the upper right. Yeah, and then you put that code in. You can be in the audience and help until this one's over.
I went to Jackbox.com and it was just an advertisement.
That's the porn site.
Oh, freaking.
Okay, no, for real.
Yeah, Jackbox.tv.
Pretty much the same thing.
Do you need a link, Robbie?
Apparently I do, because it's like
Here, I'll send it to him.
Jackbox.tv.
Time to vote.
It's in private chat,
It's in
Robbie.
your...
my pop-up blocker is
Next game, I'll turn the music down.
Oh, shit.
It's not bad compared to last night. The music last night gave me...
Who didn't vote?
Oh,
That
I
was
was
me.
Jackbox
I was
game-
sending
Jackbox
a link
game.
to Robbie, and I missed the thing.
Yeah.
Don't go to Jackbox Games.
Hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the game sound down. Like
What was the code? Anyone remember?
There's a new code. Hold on.
Hang on.
We'll do it again.
Bob will tell me.
Yep. Well, no, the code changes every time.
It'll show up on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, here
It'll
we
show
go.
up on the screen,
XL
you'll be good.
only for stream games. Okay. Let me see. There's
It's not critical that I'm in the audience, to be honest with you. So.
Oh, well.
Now you'll be in it.
Oh,
You just type in that
you're
code.
restarting.
There's no way to turn
Okay.
the music down in this version of Quiplash.
That's fine.
Okay, Devin, you're the master one. Then you're gonna have to start it when everybody's in.
Okay.
It is. I did adjust it so if people are in the audience that want to join, that they can join, and there's an extended time period. So
Okay. So we've got Justin, Tim, Marcel.
Bob Carnes jumped in.
Nice.
Who dat is that?
I assume that's Robbie Mac.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
See?
That was Joe.
No, I'm still trying to get in. What happened?
It's just Jackbox.tv. That's all you open.
No, he's in. He's just messing with you, Tim.
No.
Okay, Boomer. I really do love that
Robbie.
shirt.
At least I don't have a printer on
Wow.
fire.
Are you Bob, Robbie?
Yeah, I'm playing Bob Kearns.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking with
freaking
Bob.
guy.
Just fucking with Bob. That's all.
That's freaking hilarious. That's hilarious.
And Bob approves.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he does. Oh shit! I'm supposed to be looking at this screen.
Yep.
Oh, hey, I can turn down the game volume on Windows here.
There you go.
Let's start the show. First up, a fitting punishment for people who double dip their chips. Okay.
So then you pick whichever one.
If you're one of your answers up, you can't vote for it. But anybody watching can join the audience. Look in the upper right-hand corner of the actual game. There's a code and the website.
I should just do this. Yeah, then we don't have people.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ah, everyone sucks.
Nice.
You got smashed there, Justin.
I always do, and then I'll come back and eat everyone alive in the trivia.
Man does when he's bored. It's
Better vote for my Joe.
They're both awesome.
You just gotta be.
Thanks, Bob. I'm gonna put Bob in timeout. Bob, if my printer lights on fire, I'm billing you.
Wait, me, Bob, or him, Bob?
No, that Bob. Bob
The
Carter.
real Bob?
Oh, you
Yeah.
missed his printer fire last night.
He's not voting.
Oh no, we talked about it earlier.
Let me do it. Let me do a pop-out chat.
Ha!
You're good.
You got one audience.
Oh, damn it to hell, I only got one vote. What's wrong with that?
Hey, I got you.
I'm a noob at this, so give me a break, man.
I won last night.
a musical.
I have played this before, but not these games. They had different.
Right.
They had different ones.
Good
before.
idea, yeah.
See, it extended the timer to allow streaming people to.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey.
Which one's yours? Yes, I did. Oh!
Yeah, Shark the Farm is pretty fucking
Devin,
good,
you
man.
just got fucking wrecked. Bam!
Double whammy.
And next is a strange thing to keep as a pet.
A dead dinosaur compared to like a live dinosaur?
Everybody knows dinosaurs are fake. That's what the little birdies told me, anyways.
They're easy to feed and clean up after, though. I mean,
Yep.
You guys know COVID was just a cover-up, so the government can change the batteries and all that.
oh,
All the batteries in what?
And all the birds.
Oh, just all the batteries?
Birds are surveillance drones.
Completely
They
screwed you.
change the batteries in them.
What to say out of Trinity? It's voting time.
I know which one I'm voting for.
that was kind of an easy decision for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
The murder one?
Yeah. I even read the prompt wrong too.
I don't know, Devin. Do you even know what the first one was?
Oh shit!
Damn.
Great.
And the who dat one,
crazy
that's something
Cocoa
Chris
Puffs.
Moorcocky would say.
Funny as hell.
Oh, don't fucking say that.
Oh, man.
Edited by Penny Serenade of Seattle, Washington.
Oh, thanks, Penny.
Loading.
Damn.
I think that first option is something Justin would say.
Ouch. No, the best thing to say in an interview, why do you want to work here? Money.
Oh my god, you guys gotta see this. I don't think you can see that. Oh, you can't see it on TV. They're doing diamond studded face masks here now.
That's
Oh
stupid.
God.
Well, as soon as I can get the money, I'm gonna have a LED sound reactive face mask for school.
Nice. Well, yeah, that, I mean, if you're making it for yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be LED addressable sound reactive.
Oh,
so
shit.
it'll light up when I talk.
Joe and I are fighting for first place.
Yeah, it's because you guys are sitting next to each other.
Oh yeah, because that has anything to do with it.
Mine's gonna have an LCD screen that has words that go across it, so that you can like text to speak instead of actually speaking.
How PG do we have to make this?
None.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. This metallic copper looks really cool.
Who's it from?
We got two people in the
3D,
audience.
3D Fuel.
Oh,
The
nice.
metallic copper PLA.
I almost got some of that.
I I wanted something different. I have that, and I have the Refuel, which is kind of a black of color, which there's no really color. It's just like, I don't know. It's between a purple and a brown.
Hey Marcel,
It's a translucent fluorescent brown.
I got my ZMR 250 to do 42 miles an hour today when I punched it.
Who's still typing?
Me.
Hurry up! Hey, how many computers do you have, freaking Tim? Get them on one of 18 computers you have.
Oh,
We're both using our phones.
Dan.
He types like he fucks
it's,
too.
And you're out of time.
Fuck.
Daftbox.me type in the code.
It'll
It's like
probably-
right in
I
this
did fucking spin it, so it did grab it.
Dan's here. Link to audience.
Man,
Come on.
come on.
Yeah, more imaginative for sperm.
Yeah.
Did you do sperm?
You could at least put sperm in broccoli or something. Like, make it a little bit more.
Some young guy.
Wait, are you sperm?
No.
Some young guy.
Why would I fucking ask you if you were sperm? If I was sperm?
Cream of some young guy.
Which is essentially the same thing.
No, mine's more creative.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is, yeah. I mean, yeah.
it's the Asian version.
That's racist, man.
That is.
What the fuck? He needs three things? He can make a bomb with one thing. Come on.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta go.
Tim?
with that one. Yeah.
That board has a special crappy thing in it for you.
Yeah,
Tim.
This one never.
Yeah.
soldering it.
You want to create fire, you only need one thing in all of these listed. That's Justin's printer, so.
Fucking Tim. Well, we know what Devin's thinking about tonight.
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Honey?
that was gonna be.
You know you're really drunk, then.
What the f?
What is
Sped bins?
Sped bins, pee in the kitty litter box.
I'm so lost on that one.
Hey, look. Pixel showed up.
cat asshole?
Asshole.
Joe, this is my cat Pixel. He's amazing, and he also likes to moon the camera.
Up, up, up. Do we got a butt? Do we got cat butt?
Almost.
He's a tease.
Back to the game.
What are sped bins?
Bed spins, only you're too drunk to actually say it right. I was afraid it was a little too out there.
Oh God!
Yeah.
We got cat butt.
Yeah.
Oh!
I win. Harry
Oh.
Potter and the Lazy Dog.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
so
get much
lame,
done
too.
with Lazy Dog. I know, right?
What happened there? Why couldn't I vote on it?
Because
Because
the other
someone
guy,
types too slow.
Oh.
yeah.
Wet paint.
Oh, we got three people in the audience. Look at this. I'm glad I increased that timer there.
Right?
Oh man. Hey! Hey, I voted.
Oh, I got a couple. That
I voted
works
for
out
you,
all right.
So did Joe. You won. Hell yeah.
A blank dress.
Come on, people.
Like neither of these are crazy. These
Yeah,
are
I was
like
gonna
what
say.
I would totally expect.
Oh,
her to
last night was
do.
worse.
Which one?
But then I feel biased if I vote for 3D printed.
I know, right? Come on, get original here. Man, there's 3 audience members. We'd probably get a ton of audience members if we did this on. We'll have to do this on my channel next time.
Yeah, that's.
Not the TH3D one, the Tim Hogan one.
Yeah.
It's got like 500 subs. I could post on the TH3D community page, like the little posting, like, "Hey, we're having a game night over here. If anybody wants to take place or partake,
Do it.
let's say, am I in first? Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh, I'm in last. That's awesome.
Someone's got to be in last, Robbie.
Yeah. I'm totally there.
Okay,
We're on the last lash, so as
See my
far as
shirt,
I know, I'm winning right now.
see my shirt that says "Okay, Boomer" on it. How would you fix the economy? Oh man. Oh man.
Fuck.
How bad do I want to get?
Yeah.
And you can't vote for your own. I take it, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Spelled something wrong.
Oh well.
Right, it's like fucking.
All right,
Hit it. I was like, oh, that's not spelled right.
Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3
Oh, shit.
votes.
I got
You
it.
give them all to one answer or spread them out.
Okay.
I don't like any of these.
What? Free pizza is perfect.
Come on, Battle Royale. That'll fix everything.
All right, I'm gonna go with this one. I have a reason behind it. It involves every food group.
Nice.
I'm assuming yours was burnt in salt
Yep.
and earth.
Yep. It
Salt
should have been
ears?
salt.
Free pizza.
Learn to type.
I might go get some pizza.
It's a little late for pizza.
We went to.
It's never late for pizza. You could have breakfast pizza.
Yeah.
You have dessert pizza.
All right. Womp womp. 5%, Devin Pitiful.
Damn.
Ouch. Someone died.
Uh-oh. Oh, I actually got a couple of votes.
Nice. Hey.
Hey, you got a couple?
Yeah, surprise free pizza, right?
I actually voted for you twice.
Come on, free pizza. You can do it. I voted for free pizza. There you go. And an audience.
Oh, so
Nice.
go to 3.
How do you anywhere? Say there's free
Yeah.
pizza.
It's over.
Keep you going.
Final scores.
May have lost it.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
There you go.
I almost beat you again.
Bob is correct. Breakfast pizza is last night's dinner pizza.
Yes, it is.
All right, so do we want to?
Let's go to that other one last. Let's go to the one last night where I kicked everyone's ass.
You don't know, Jack?
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't know if it's on this one. I think it's on. Hang on. I gotta look it up.
I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Hang on. I just gotta look it up here. Hang on. Jackbox Party Pack. So you don't. Pack. 5. Party Pack 5.
I'm gonna come kick your butts on some media
Oh.
trivia.
Can I pay real quick if
Yeah.
Devin's
Yeah.
out?
No,
Everyone take a minute.
no,
All right. I'll pay real slow.
Too bad, Tim.
not fucking allowed.
Tim, I had a maker on from my group from Colorado.
Hey,
and,
Robbie, make sure you turn off the microphone.
yeah. I sent the link to your shop to this maker. He's got an Ender 3 and he's got some minor things. So I'm like, here, I know a guy.
I know a guy that'll sell you shit.
Right? Hey, look, the printer's printing, by the way. It's
I won't believe it's printing until I see fire.
you can see it printing right now.
Is that a flame flickering or is that a light?
No, that's the LED light on the bed showing current.
You sure? You sure?
Yes. Fuck off, Tim.
That'd be awkward in front of Joe. Although it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, it's ain't
we
my
know.
first rodeo, man.
Menu screen not only looks good,
What's that
it's
spark?
also-
Shut up, Bob. Jeez.
Okay,
Light
extend
one printer on fire. Wait on Marcel. Hold on.
No, the alien one's going to be a little too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so eight players.
8.
Up to.
We have 6.
No, up to 8.
Oh, okay.
But hang on, I'm going to be the first one in. Hang on.
Some critics say BingePipe isn't a real streaming service, it's just a framing device for a video game. These critics are entitled to their opinions and their privacy, so don't go looking for them. They're fine.
What is it?
$50 for that fire extinguisher.
All right, you're going to put it up? You're going to put up? There you go.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical.
Oh, Leo.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't.
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that.
Anybody?
BingePipe's customer
Is that even legal in Indiana?
history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need. And
What the heck is this?
it for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great.
This is just
But
what
I
it
won't
plays
need
while
this
you're waiting.
paperwork.
Oh,
Come on, Bob. Come on, Dan.
Whoa.
Join in.
I hit the
You
wrong
lost
button.
the-
I don't know.
Damn
I'll
it,
have
Bob.
BingePipe.
Do I like breathe?
Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to
Yes.
these BingePipe programs.
I've never told anyone that before.
BingePipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack.
Like I needed a video game to tell me this.
And stepdad approved.
Good night, Bob.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and
Hi,
I'm
Bob.
hungry, but now I don't have time to get a snack.
Time to kick everyone's butt.
You know, you could have squeezed one more person in this game. Next time. Okay, this is real now.
All right. Get your trivia on.
There we go. You ready to get your ass kicked again?
Family game fight. If Romeo and Juliet competed on the set of Family Feud, what team would Romeo be playing on? The York family, the Montague family, the Capulet family,
Holy crap.
the Lancaster family.
Yeah, I turned the music volume down so we're not getting blasted.
Okay, who chose what? Survey says.
Fuck.
Survey says. Survey.
Hey!
Yes, Romeo was a Montague. A name. What's in a name? A rose by any other name would still get roasted by Steve Harvey.
So Juliet's name was Capulet?
Yes.
Juliet Capulet. He fucking made it so they rhymed. That was weird. That's
No shape. If you decided
Damn it.
dating shapes, which would offer the most stable relationship?
Really?
Square, the charming rhombus, the passionate circle, or the hunky triangle?
They're asking makers the strongest thing. Are they
Those other
nuts?
sides are connected. Triangles are the strongest and most stable of the shapes.
Yeah, everyone gets that right.
And
I'd
Yeah,
be
that's a
disappointed.
fucking shocker.
why they cut pizza
I'd be
into
disappointed if that hadn't.
because it will never ever let you down.
They're wrong. The strongest shape is gyroid.
Oh wow, here we go.
Trolls will be trolls too.
Strongest shape is a plane.
It's this or that. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each
Oh,
one,
jeez.
tell me if it describes the 2016 children's cartoon Trolls, the 1990 horror film Trolls.
This is gonna be bad.
I have no fucking idea.
This is gonna. I'm lost on this one.
Yeah, I've never seen either of them.
Just guess the same thing and you'll get close.
We're doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. It has a character named Branch.
The fuck.
It includes the Lionel Richie song Hello.
Oh jeez.
Villains want to eat the heroes. Grandparent comes back as a ghost. Has a message about vegetarianism.
I'm just clicking random.
What?
Really?
Good song, The Witch of Popcorn.
The fuck? What the?
It has trolls in it.
Really? Has trolls in it? What the? What?
What? And neither of them. That's
Dude, look at how bad we did.
awesome.
Every dude.
Oh, somebody got 3 of 7 though. That was
Yeah.
pretty bitchin'.
That was brutal.
That was horrible.
Only one of the movies had trolls in it. That's kind of fucking
Yeah, and
awesome, actually.
Of the Oceans franchise. Which of the following equals the number of oceans traditionally considered to be on planet Earth? Oceans 11 minus Oceans 13.
Oh my
plus
fucking
Oceans
God.
8. Oceans 12.
Math?
What?
And plus Oceans 13
Oh my God.
minus Oceans 8. Oceans 8 minus
What
Oceans
the?
11.
They're using TV movies as freaking math.
Math problems, yeah. I don't know. I'm going for an easy. I don't like math, so
Uh-huh. Okay,
There's
so you
timer.
think there are negative
Yeah, I was
3/12 oceans in the world? Right? The Earth's oceans are divided up into 4.
Fuck,
The
I was
Atlantic,
gonna
the
pick
Pacific,
that.
the Indian, and the Arctic. And
Fuck.
Oceans 12 minus Oceans 8 equals Oceans 4.
thank God.
But if we don't do something
I
about
googled it after Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic.
Yeah, I knew there was only like 3 or 4 of them.
will be
Yeah.
all but forgotten.
The other ones were too complicated. That's why I went with that one.
You had to Google how many oceans the Earth has?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we have. I always cry during Pixar questions. If the boy from Coco traded his guitar for a Japanese instrument with 13 strings, what would you call the movie?
I would call it gay.
Coco with a dogo, Coco with a mobo, or Coco with an oboe?
Fucking idea.
Say it again. Say it again.
13 strings.
You guys, it's time. Make sure if you can't, if it gets down,
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Check out.
I know.
Isn't that a
Oboe doesn't have
Oboe is a
strings.
window
I know
string.
that.
Strings.
I was gonna
That's
say
true.
Coco because it sounded Japanese.
Damn.
Oh shit! I got lucky.
to connect you with your dead ancestors. I don't really know. I gave up after 2 lessons.
Adorable.
Say goodbye to round 1. Remember, these numbers
Hi, round 1.
serve as your personality rankings.
Few players are currently
I like how they bow.
These players are highly valued, but their scores are not.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Using
we
the
suck.
screen makes it harder
You guys are screwed.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
pleasurable ways.
This is gonna suck.
Monitoring for anyone who
shit.
answers incorrectly.
Fine, we'll skip it. Oh, and remember, questions are
Same
worth
goes with
twice
you,
as much in round 2.
I
What kind
am
of beer are you drinking?
joy.
I just finished a gumball head.
That sounds amazing.
Coming up is a
Free Floyd's pretty good.
similar to a mini driver. If Baby from the movie Baby Driver learned to drive at the age of Baby Giraffe learns to walk, how fast would the baby become a baby driver? 1 second after birth, 1 minute after birth. Well.
Fuck you.
My friends, player
You're gonna do
2
it to
has
me.
unleashed the screw.
How the-
Let's flip the
How
script.
the hell did I get screwed?
Because Tim and the other guy both have it.
Yeah. They can screw us.
Well, mine was upside down. That was kind of
Everybody
weird.
says. Come on, Devin, take a guess.
Oh,
2.
I did.
1. Yeah, if you
Okay,
just
what'd you
click
pick?
one, if you can't. Fuck.
Baby giraffes are up and walking an hour after they're born.
I knew it was right away.
Damn it.
Now,
Bam!
Give birth to a baby driver, just remember to cut the umbilical cord before you give it the keys. Expert player 2. Here's your
That
extra
question was
stat.
way more complex than it needed to be.
And what are
Tim, you know we're not playing golf, right?
regulations?
Fuck you.
It's worth even more.
Dude. Of course, now that I get all cocky, I'm gonna start. Crap. Honestly, I've been just guessing half the
Let's do
freaking
it for
questions.
Lynn. And Dress Up Kit's Dime Store.
What?
What the fuck?
Liquor Beznoscum.
That cash will be
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this shit.
lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what TV catchphrase it rhymes with. Lynn, her, Miss Numbing, and pay no attention to that punctuation. It's time to prepare.
Fucking idea, do you know?
No.
I have no fucking idea.
I have no idea.
For a very chilly time.
Oh, I completely misinterpreted that.
It's supposed to rhyme, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I did it right?
Yeah, I just.
The
don't know.
cold season will be upon us.
Is it like a Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
Or?
it's gotta be.
Yeah, you're running out of time.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the name of a show, though.
No,
Yeah.
like a catchphrase.
Catchphrase, which makes
Oh,
it even
I
harder.
was thinking
This
it was
is
supposed
not-
to be the name of a TV show.
This is not from Game of Thrones.
No, wrong, bad, close.
Well, it's see,
No one got it right. They didn't even tell. What the?
winter is coming.
I put winter kissing.
I put no fucking clue.
I know.
Dinner's
Try
ready.
this on for size. Having relations with nouns.
Oh,
If
great.
you hate preppy men, you'll love the only guy on this list who does not have a preposition in his title.
Oh, fuck, I gotta know.
Oh, look out.
Damn it.
Player 1 just screwed everyone.
Damn
Read
it.
carefully.
Damn it to hell. What? What the fuck is this? But what is this fucking shit?
Holy shit!
Just scroll all the way
Yeah,
down.
well, yeah, I realized that real quick.
Yeah, and you guys all ran out of
Yeah, and I ran out of
legitimately
fucking
reading
time, you fuckers. It was like a terms of service
Oh
agreement
yeah,
that made
yeah.
no
That's
sense.
what it is. That's exactly
That was
what it
funny
is.
as fuck, though.
Yeah, I just take that and I use the scroll bar on the right and go all the way down really fast.
I really only spent about 5 seconds looking at it, scroll
I
down
know.
and hit accept,
Oh,
and then I
I've
had
read
2 seconds to
paragraphs.
make a decision.
Player one. This is your cash now.
Hey, Timmy
Oh,
still
fuck
sucks.
you.
I think the winner's gonna have a negative on this game.
No.
Type equals squiggly bracket female comma entertainer squiggly bracket.
It's a curly brace.
You know, Binge Pipe goes the extra mile by getting to know you through your personal information.
But
Oh,
we
we know.
so much. We need help identifying data from our most famous users. Any hot singles in Chicago? Any living singles in my area? Where should I go on my girls' trip to find these elusive singles? Who's
It's Vince.
we acquired? Jada Pinkett Smith, Wanda Sykes, Queen Latifah, or Brandy?
Oh my fucking god.
What are we picking? Who said this?
I'm gonna go with
I
this
guess.
one, only because I'm guessing.
Singles and girls trip are different types of movies.
So
I guess.
pick.
Sykes.
Oh, I guess she's not Chicago.
Chicago and
Hey.
Oh, is Queen Latifah from Chicago? Really?
Yes.
girls single.
Damn it. Yeah.
Queen Latifah does not actually hold royal power. It's just a name
Ah,
like
I should have known that.
or the Binge Pipe Privacy Agreement.
Shit, this second.
And I went from like $3,000 to -1,
Oh yeah.
and like instantly.
Calendar is named after a man who was assassinated. January, October, July, or May.
The f-
Which are these points on the calendar?
Mhm.
Fuck, I have no
Point on
idea.
a calendar.
Pick one.
What'd you guys pick? The Roman god Janus is still alive, as far as I know. The month of July is named after Julius Caesar, who met his end.
Oh.
Caesar is why I don't trust any of my coworkers. Just my cat.
Wow. Holy crap.
Two kitty.
Get ready for the next round, Robbie. The next round's where everything happens. The other two don't matter.
The next round could very well be where everything doesn't happen for me, though.
You see it
It's
matches the cat.
This one again?
Yep.
Pick a right answer. The more
We did this one last night.
more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some
We
cash.
should all get it right.
And be careful. It's got to be a match that fits this.
Unless that was just a preview.
You are in danger.
Oh,
Yes,
this is
you. Try to remember who might attack you how. Good luck. And stay alive.
What the?
There's a lot wrong there.
There's a lot wrong.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't. This makes no sense to me.
I don't know why Devin's on that. The screams are horrible.
Oh, damn it.
This one even.
Now I get it. So you can pick multiple.
Yeah, you can pick. Usually it's anywhere from 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Horrible screams. I like that one. I might not win this weekend.
Crap.
Third. Oh,
Shit.
I recovered though. I was.
you did. You did recover.
Here too.
Huge recovery.
I was right on your ass with that one though.
Photo finish. But still.
Justin was all talk there, huh?
Yeah, Justin.
What the fuck happened?
Huh?
bud?
Oh, let's see. Look at that. Robbie's at the. Hey, none of us are negative though. Okay.
No, we're not negative. But I am hanging tight at the bottom for both freaking games we played so far.
Okay,
So that's good.
I need to go to bed, guys.
Last one. Then we'll cut it off.
Ah,
The ends justify the means.
Yeah.
I gotta go pew pew.
hold on. Let me get logged back
Hey,
in.
They just said the end
Binge Fight
justifies
turns
the
Sundays
means.
into
Ah.
fun days and weekends into strong beginnings. And they have an outstanding copywriter. Before we begin, did everyone figure out which cast member of Riverdale they are? Good. And since we've got an audience, how about we make this interesting and add an audience bonus to every question? The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players.
Oh.
But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer.
Come on, audience. Don't let us down, man.
To get things
I'm
started
disconnected.
around.
Uh
I got-
oh. We need to restart.
Sports.
I don't know. I
Refresh your browser.
They were all
hold on.
the centaurs, all
I
the
did.
sportscasters. Oh, this is too much setup. Just tell me which of these
Yeah, I'm not
punchlines
getting any
Wow.
question on my
Yeah.
on my stream.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes. Yep.
battles on the sidelines. Will the Broncos win? Nay. Or more like Eli Manhorse.
What the fuck is a portmanteau?
Are there multiple answers to this
Oh,
one?
you gotta pick one.
Okay, let's take a look. That's correct for a totally different question.
Oh, thanks for that, dude. Come on, I'm from Indianapolis. Colts are a shoe-in.
And Manhorse.
Damn.
If you drop Peyton Manning with a mule, you get something. He's cool.
Something
And horse, centaur. Okay.
Something.
They're all damn horse jokes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Freaking game. I hate this
We
game.
gotta stop horsing around.
Behold,
Yeah.
music you can laugh to. If someone put a fermata on their
Polka.
laughter, what would it sound like? Ha! Or ha ha ha.
I have no idea.
I should
My
know
wife
this
would know, but I
choir. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They have so much
We
obscure
do.
shit in this game.
Well, too late now.
Fuck.
Let's save ourselves. some
Fucking
time.
Christ.
A fermata is when you hold the same note for longer than you normally would.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
I learned something.
Challenging, but luckily, as a classically trained performer, I'm able to pull laughter from deep down in my. Well, you get the idea.
I think he farted.
Next up, flip or flop. And it's not just a real estate TV show, it's a this or that. I'm going to read 7 words, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of an Olympic gymnastics flip or the title of a movie that flopped critically and commercially. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a gymnastics flip or a movie that flopped.
Flip or flop.
We're doing this together, so focus up. All set? Here we go. Pike.
How do they come up with this shit?
I don't know.
Suck.
Probably a movie.
Let's wait on the audience. That's what it is. Fuck.
Man.
I know that one. I think I know it anyways.
Mm-hmm. Hey, everyone got it.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Here.
Oh, I think dang it.
I thought too hard on that one.
Fuck. Flipper flop. Flipper flop.
Pick one.
He said, "Don't think too hard."
Fuck.
Every time I thought too hard, it was screwed up.
One has got to be flipped.
Muzzle tov.
Most of you deserve a high five on that, but you all.
Devin got all of them right.
Really
We
did.
suck.
Yeah.
Yes!
I know a lot about
Yes,
gymnastics.
we got screws.
Sounds like a screw time.
Screw you.
Oh,
Screw
damn
you.
it. I want to get a screw.
Tim, I'll use mine first.
You've got a wife for that.
Use them wisely.
She's not here right now.
You do you.
Extreme speed dating. There's a bomb.
Here's one for you. The verb's the word. Which of these sentences contains a transitive
What
verb?
does that mean?
I don't care. Seriously. Look sharp. Player 3 decided to screw. No, don't worry.
Fuck
Gray
you,
is
Justin.
very distinguished.
Yeah.
I wasn't even that bad of a screw.
Problem is, I'll probably still get it wrong. So
So who got it? Or is it?
What?
A transitive verb
Fuck.
has a subject before it and an object after it. You
Sure it
and
does.
this, for example.
Audience got
You is the
0%
subject
correct.
of the sentence, while you are the subject of a police investigation. Nicely done with that screw, player 3. Here's that cash.
Damn.
Let's try. I remember when reality TV was about something. It's amazing to me that Survivor is still on the air. I honestly thought they would run out of islands by now. If Survivor shot a season on the largest island of debris in the ocean, what would that
Oh,
season
yeah.
be called? Survivor Great Atlantic? Oh, here it comes.
Damn it to hell.
Player 1 decided to screw. Hashtag, you're it.
What was the screw? I don't even know what it was.
Sorry,
Man,
man.
that was hard.
How the fuck do you know what it's supposed to be?
You can barely read
With this fucking thing, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, not sorry. YOLO 2018.
Garbage patch. The world's largest collection of ocean garbage, which is roughly the size of Texas, is located in the Pacific.
Texas.
Yeah, what you guys are seeing is, oh,
Yeah.
wow, I managed to get it
You
right.
got it right. What do you think? Largest ocean, largest trash pile.
I picked hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Wow.
Let's see if the game
It didn't match any of the shit that you guys were showing on the screen there.
Hey, Devin.
Sorry, Nancy.
There's a soft spot
Wow.
on every apple. It's you. The top gets another.
I gotta say, it's kind of jacked up.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
My back's hurting. Oh my god.
It's time for this question ain't nothing to F with.
Oh,
If the Wu-Tang Clan had named themselves after things invented during the Tang Dynasty,
the
who
fuck?
would be a member? Old dirty porcelain? Well, what do you know?
Oh, jeez.
Name
Player
change.
5 has invoked the screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft?
Oh my god, how do I get out of that?
You have to answer the question.
Well, no, I keep hitting no.
You have to click yes.
I like what the name changed to. Funny.
Was that it? You click yes, and then it'll let you in.
A French monk made one in the 8th century.
Bam! Nailed it.
Egregiously profane lyrics about his hummels.
Yeah, I totally knew that.
At least the audience knows what they're doing.
Wisely. Oh, and it looks like we've got some name changes. I'd call that an improvement.
Broy, Ryan Digidordy.
Crank it, baby. Yeah, crank it.
And now,
I think this is going to be the last game for me.
Yeah, same.
That last question got me thinking about sand timers. You know those little plastic hourglasses that come with some board games? Boggle, Taboo, Apples to Apples, Clue, and Jenga.
I have all of those on the shelf.
Are traditionally sold with any kind of timer. Oh, and include Settlers of Catan and categories in your tally. 3, 4, 5, or 6.
I don't know.
12. I'm gonna print another one of these TPU balls.
Boggle and Taboo usually come with little sand timers. Categories too, although that game eventually added a mechanical timer, which still counts.
Oh, he's got 0%.
Dang.
I thought it was 2, but then I was like, that wasn't an option.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 as well. So yeah.
What was that? A cops?
Cops versus a wizard.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question where the answer rhymes with orange or a question where the answer rhymes with purple? Use your device to select your preference.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be orange.
How do I know which one's the right question?
You don't.
You pick which one you want.
I know, but I want to get it right so that I
Pick
get
one.
points.
No, this is
no wrong answer.
Just pick one. It's not
I'm fucking with you.
Here are the content your choices.
There's no wrong answer.
I have no opinion about your selection.
Yeah, we're going with orange.
Why not try a question where the answer rhymes with orange? Which of these is the name of a real mountain in southeast Wales? Glorange, Glorange,
Oh, fuck.
Orange, or McLorange?
What the?
I have no idea.
No, yeah, no. She's gone with damn purple like I chose.
I'm fucking sure.
I
I'm
chose
wrong
purple.
I chose purple.
Well,
here. I should have went.
that's
with
a personal
C.
purple problem.
Fuck! I should have went with C.
Let's just go with the choice.
Fucking orange.
It's a real
Oh,
place,
maybe it's blurry.
and it really rhymes with orange.
Damn. Audience got
Once you
that
visit, I
correct.
wouldn't drink
Damn.
orange juice.
Killing us. Audience is going to win the game.
I think so.
I call this one Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm about all of them.
John Lennon's alter ego in Yellow Submarine.
Fuck.
Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Well, that's not really true. That was more Paul McCartney, actually. But okay.
What was that?
Don't
Fuck, pick one.
pick one.
Who picked what?
Swing and a miss.
Oh, damn it to hell.
In animated film Yellow Submarine, John Lennon is introduced as Frankenstein's monster.
Damn it to fuck.
Audience.
I'm just getting ahead, so I don't have to do anything in the third round.
Third round can make or break the entire game.
I know, but if I'm ahead, I can take my time on the third round.
Which description of a super TV program demonstrates the quantum
Really,
superposition principle?
really.
The fuck?
But not size. Super Bowl teams never physically interact. Supernatural isn't as good as it will be, or Superior Donuts are every flavor until I see them.
I have no fucking idea.
Me neither. I thought it was freaking Big Bang Theory.
I know.
Apparently, quantum theory is your kryptonite. The superlative position is the theory a system exists in all states before it is measured.
Hey, Devin got one.
I actually did know what that meant.
Round, screw everyone.
You made it. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Do these rhyme? It's simple. What words rhyme with these D words? Good luck.
That's a little too easy, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get harder. Repping you. Nice. Thank you for that.
They're fucking with us.
Holy.
Come on, this is too damn easy.
Mm-hmm.
God, shut up.
I clicked on it.
What, you having issues there, Tim, or what?
Huh? I'm just happy for an easy one at the end, okay?
Furlough? What the
Yeah.
Gotta be right.
Furlough. What the fuck? Ready for this, Tim?
Fucking Justin.
Done players.
Nice.
You sure did win this game, but remember, there are no winners in the grave.
What's up, Rob?
Wow.
Grave.
Yeah. I won. Suck it.
Nice.
There you go.
I told you I'd win one.
You did.
No, good job.
All right, guys, we gotta go. It was fun.
Yep, we're gonna go and we're gonna end this
Bye-bye.
stuff. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I need some rest. We'll see.
When's the wife come home?
Sometime in the afternoon. She doesn't usually tell me till she leaves. She's 2.5 hours south, so she just has to. She usually sends me a GPS in case something happens. That way, I can find her if something happens.
Yeah.
Well,
in that case, if the wife is coming home, she's going to want cuddle time probably.
Oh, I'm sure. Which is fine. I do have to clean the apartment. I got to do dishes and laundry and boxes and.
You got to vacuum out that burnt printer.
No, that I did last night. So this is the printer that did it, and I'm printing now on a different bed with a different board with a different plate. I actually gave me the
opportunity. You did get it swapped out. Okay.
Yeah, well, so I had it on this one, and the one on the middle was a Zeribo bed because I had ordered because I put this middle printer together from a frame and all these extra parts.
Right.
So I ordered a Zeribo bed. This was a stock MK3 bed with the soldered terminals. Older before they switched to screw terminals. So the middle bed was screw terminals. I was having issues anyway with this one with the 0.9 steppers and homing. So Devin sending me steppers. Chris might send me steppers. So this one's down anyway because of it. So I took that bed, put it on here, re-leveled, and
that's the one you were trying to figure out. No, that would have been your extruder because of the
that was this one with the extruder.
Gotcha.
I still have that 0.9 motor. I have tested it on another board, and something is wrong with the motor because it will not move.
No, because
I've tried
now it's confirmed on another board.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. So something's wrong with it. I'd love to run 0.9 on my extruder, but I'm not buying another one. I'm perfectly fine with a 1.8 on a 3-to-1 setup. So
Well, I mean that makes sense if you confirm that it's not actually the board or firmware or anything. If it's the actual motor, then
yeah, I mean the motor won't move no matter what I give it. I mean I give it enough to get it warmed up. So
and I know you said you had another board.
Yeah, I did an SKR.
You were wanting to pull because you had to remove it anyway in order to replace it. So
Yeah,
you were like,
well-
I'll just try another board on it.
Yeah, well, I had the Big Tree Tech BTT002 Prusa drop-in. Worked okay, few reliability issues, and so I decided to go to an SKR.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? Like catch a fire or something? So-
No, it was just reliability with everything. I didn't have a lot of the features that like what Chris has written his firmware for, and I'm not versed enough into Marlin to actually sit there and move everything.
In all seriousness, I mean, we joke around about it, but it's actually really freaking good that you were sitting there and you caught it like instantly
Yes.
when it happened.
Yeah. Otherwise, who knows?
Yeah, because I mean, I've had Octoprint on printers and stuff when I wasn't working from home, and
Yeah,
I go to my job, and I would be like, telling my friends, oh, I can watch my printers. And then in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, if something catches on fire, I could just watch the house burn because there's nothing I can really do other than call 911 and tell them go over there.
Well, here's the thing, Robbie. The house isn't burning down.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Smoke detector above, water spout above. Worst case, I ruin everything in my apartment.
Yeah, I don't have any
You'll have
sort of
insurance on that,
automatic.
right?
I don't have any automatic fire suppression. It all depends on
Well, I
somebody
need to
hearing
get
a smoke
something.
alarm in order to stop it. And
Last
luckily,
thing I want
you
is
were
that
in
to
the
happen.
room to hear it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was very lucky on that one. So I mean, I trust it now because I know the terminals are fine. And the thing is, it was my fault. So it would have been my, the error would have, I don't know if insurance would have covered it. I would have told him that.
I'm hesitant to put anything automatic in only because there's
Mm-hmm.
been too many times that we like overcook bacon or burn popcorn in a microwave or something like that says fire
Well,
alarms
I'm more
off in the house.
thinking there's
Yeah.
temperature things that shut them off. Little temperature switches, like you can put them in, I hook them to your Octoprint.
Yeah.
So put them in my enclosure, it gets over a certain temperature, 150
Honestly,
C or
it got me thinking about like, is there any sort of a smoke detector for an Arduino where you could put it inside that enclosure, and if
Yeah.
it detects the smoke, then you can automatically cut the power.
it would, yeah,
to the
it
printer?
has that. Well, someone was working on that, and then a fire extinguisher you can put in an enclosure. So I could put it at the top of the enclosure. If it detects what it detects, it would just fill the thing with smoke. Because my enclosures are closed 90% of the time.
Yeah, my initial thought is, okay, if you get a fire in there, it's going to burn for a little while, but
Yeah.
if
Most
all
of
the
it- there's not gonna be enough
oxygen is
oxygen in there.
depleted, right, because it's
Yeah.
enclosed, it's not going to burn for very long, right? And as long as it
Not-
can
but
withstand the initial flame,
there's still oxygen coming in around the enclosure though, because it's not a perfect seal.
no, I get that, but
Is
It
there
might
going to be
burn-
enough oxygen coming in to
No,
sustain
I-
it?
right.
Maybe the gap at the bottom's probably a 1/4 inch around the entire plexi.
Do you have any openings at the top at all?
No. Everything's sealed at the top with cheap window seal
so
stuff.
your heat's going to rise.
Mhm.
And when it does, I mean, it doesn't have a way to escape, so it's not going to draw any fresh air in from underneath, like a normal campfire or
Right.
something like that would. I would.
Well, maybe I should be
I'm
getting
no
one of
ex-
those Nest Sense.
No
smoke
expert, but I'm
detectors.
thinking because it's actually enclosed, and none of that is really combustible. I mean,
What
Well, the
material
ta-
is that table?
It's a
Is that-
lac table.
Oh, that shit's combustible.
Well, here's the thing. The bottom part, you can see the difference right about there on the lac table. Like, trying to move my hand right. Sorry.
Mhm.
Right about there. Above is the lac table, below is PETG. So,
Petchi might start melting.
yeah, which means the thing falls on itself. and burns.
Hell, you can get a plate of aluminum or something and just like
Well,
real thin sheet metal or something like that, and just put it underneath it, and then you don't have
On
to worry
this
about the lac
enclosure,
table burning.
everything's painted on the inside with acrylic paint. So it's hardened by the heat because you're printing all the time. You know, it's hardened acrylic paint. So that might actually hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
have to do
lac
it to
table
this
is
one.
glorified cardboard.
Pretty much. Just fill it with water or some kind of like thing. Fill it with a compressed fire retardant. So when it comes out, it just goes.
Hey, Justin, I
Yeah.
would invest in a fire extinguisher.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to find one that I don't have to have inspected all the damn time.
Buy some drywall and put it on the top of the freaking table, and then set everything on top of it.
Yeah. Well, I got to find
Drywall's a
something that.
fire retardant. It's not going to burn, so.
True.
Then you don't have to worry about the lac table, the wood catching on fire. Right?
And then the wood, nice wood table underneath. That's a nice. Then the carpet and the wall, and all of a sudden this whole
Right.
apartment complex is on fire. I've never had anything. I've never had sparks, nothing until yesterday. 3.5 years.
Well, so fun fact, I am the reason that Auburn University explicitly lists soldering irons as not allowed in the dorm room.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was.
You set off a few things.
Well, so National Robotics headquarters for an organization I volunteer for is located there. And I was volunteering, and it was like a week before the big regional competition. And I put my number out there. I was like, hey, if anyone needs any programming or wiring help,
Right.
come talk to me. And I didn't have a car. And
Oh,
they were
no.
like, well, we can come pick you up, or do you just want to come work in your dorm room? I can come work in your dorm room. And I was like, my roommate's gone for the weekend. Just come to my dorm room. If you bring me dinner, I'll work on your robot for a few hours.
Oh, geez.
So I had like a middle school robotics team, so like 18 kids and like 2 adults in my like 10 by 14
Oh my
dorm room.
God.
And the coach
Class is in session.
The coach brought a bunch of pizza, and
that didn't last long, did it?
no. And so I was like, "Hey, give me one of those empty pizza boxes so I can have a workstation. I didn't want to get solder and shit everywhere." And so,
I'm like,
and so
Dude.
I'm just like soldering their motor connection, teaching like 6 of them how to solder because they had like completely fucked up a couple of motors
On
because
a
they didn't know how to
grease-soaked
solder.
pizza box.
So if you add the combination of the smoke and then my soldering iron didn't have a stand, and so I was
Mine
like,
doesn't
oh,
either, yeah.
I'll just put it down on this pizza box because it's
Yeah.
not university property, and if I burn it, it's going to the dumpster anyway.
Yeah.
And so
Well, you can use them little plastic stands that they put in the middle of the pizza box to keep it. Yeah, just use one of those to rest your soldering iron.
Is that
no, I just put it directly on a greasy pizza box.
is that
Nice.
a good
I think I have
extinguisher?
the exact same one.
I think any extinguisher is good. Well, I shouldn't say that.
I
'cause
could get the 20-pound one.
You
Put out
get
the whole
into
apartment.
all the freaking chemical agents
I
and
know.
electrical fires and everything else that they're good
I did.
for. So
I did search it for
Oh.
electrical specific.
Yeah, I've
one
got an
thing I do need to
electrical one.
check on mine is like mine are probably 10 years old. I probably need to
Ooh.
actually check and make sure that they're
pressured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still
I mean,
good.
I had one in my truck when I had my Tacoma. I had one behind one of the seats in case
Oh.
I pulled up and someone had a car fire or something.
Yep.
Oh, so the story gets better. So the pizza box, of course, catches fire.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm like, the teacher's like, okay, get all the kids, just take them back, put them back on the bus, go. Your robot's fixed anyway. They were just hanging out at that point, which is much weird. A middle school robotics team hanging out in an 18-year-old's dorm room. And so they go and they take the trash with me, except they leave the one that's on fire
Oh,
with
geez.
me.
Nice.
What?
And so I just like kind of panicked, and I had a bottle of Mountain Dew. And so I just poured the Mountain Dew on it. And so, of course, it starts spewing this acrid smoke because, the soldering iron is still plugged in.
Yep.
But it was no longer on fire. And so the next thing you know, like the entire dorm complex thingy is fire alarm was going off, and I of course tried to hide it.
Nice.
So I put the pizza box under my bed, and then just like evacuate with the rest.
You didn't have
the
a window.
students.
You didn't have a window you could throw it out of.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
And so I just
You'll
evacuate
like-
with the rest of the students, and they eventually find the burnt pizza box.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
like,
jeez.
We all had windows in our dorm room. We had a smoke alarm go off, and it was like a full.
okay, so we
fire
had
alarm.
a window, but me and my roommate had this like structure that we made out of storage bins for like our clothes and stuff. That was like above our dresser, and so all that was blocking it, and so it had both of our clothes on it,
gotcha.
and so I was like, it's gonna look really obvious if I like rip this down, open the window, and throw out a flaming pizza box.
Oh, come on.
We had one when I was in college, and it ended up being two girls that had it. She was using a hairdryer, but she had it plugged into an extension cord that had like 5 other things plugged into it, and that extension cord was plugged into another extension cord that had like 5 other things plugged into it.
All plugged into a power squid.
Yeah, and it was funny because when it was all said and done, like we came down to the room because like eventually we found out, oh, it's your room. Oh, let's come out and check out what happened. And you saw this big old snake mark in the carpet where the extension cords were all running, and the extension cord just freaking fried and instantly like melted and burnt. Like it was funny as hell. Well, I mean, nobody got hurt, so it was funny as hell. But yeah.
So, when the fire department came out, like the fire marshal came because like it was a university and like it could have potentially been a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, once they figured out it was me, is like the fire marshal was like, I thought I was gonna get like kicked out of school or something. He's like turned me in the hall aside from everyone's like, I should yell at you right now, but this is like really fucking funny.
Nice.
And I didn't get in trouble at all.
What?
But my resident advisor confiscated my soldering iron.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Bastard. Was
I
it?
guarantee you they were using it too.
Tell me it was only like a $20 Radio Shack.
Oh yeah, it was
soldering
from
iron.
Radio
It wasn't-
Shack.
I've got
okay,
one of
good.
those sitting in my.
It wasn't like a $100 Weller or something goofy.
Well, if
or-
it was $100 Weller, it would have had a stand.
Yes.
This is true. Yeah. You wouldn't have been rested in on a pizza box for sure.
So yeah, pro tip: don't put a hot soldering iron on a greasy pizza box.
Yeah.
That's a nice freaking soldering iron. Digital? I wouldn't even know how to use that. I solder once in a blue moon. I ain't soldering anymore. I do wires. Those are easy, but
Justin, would you like me to teach you how to solder? I'm actually
Someday.
really good at it.
I'm good at wires. I'm not good at anything else. Wires are easy.
It's not that difficult. It really
It's
isn't.
really
It's-
easy.
I know.
Over under.
A lot
I
of
know.
times people want to use a real small tip, and it's not advantageous to use a small tip in many
It
cases.
takes longer.
Right.
That's what she said.
Small tips are for SMD.
Yeah. And then also the solder you use, because you can get into solders
Yeah.
that,
Do not
yeah.
use lead free. Lead free is shit.
yeah.
I use
Just
the
wash
thin,
your hands.
I use the thin wire stuff that you buy at the parts store.
Yeah,
I just use the
that's
thin stuff because
okay.
I'm doing wires that are 20 gauge, 24 gauge because I'm doing my fan wiring for these SKRs.
I mean, I've used a 20 and 30 watt that Radio Shack sells, and they
Yeah.
work. They
They
work
work okay.
fine until you get into like some.
Yeah, I'm
some
not
P-
ever gonna
some
be.
PCBs that use
I'm
high
not.
temp solder. Then it's a pain in the ass trying to desolder stuff. and
No,
everything.
I'm
Then
not-
It's
I'm
nice
not
to have
interested in
a
all
better
that.
station.
See, I like
don't
the
have the
high temp
patience.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I've done a bunch of like where a monitor or a TV or something like that will go bad, and I'll replace all the caps on it and fix it. Really, like 9 times out of 10, just replacing the caps will fix it. However, then you got to have a freaking high temp soldering iron to remove
Yeah.
those caps from the board because they typically will use a high temp solder. So
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna be doing PCBs or repair. I'd love to start repairing.
not
electronics.
today, but maybe a year
Next
from now
week.
or 2. Yeah, exactly.
Shush.
You say
No,
that now.
If I
Wait.
need to do it, I know people.
It's yeah,
Look,
no,
Justin.
you can do it, dude.
What?
You know me. You know
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
You know Tim.
Yep.
Between
I
the
know
three
that.
of us,
Yeah.
we're gonna get you into PCB.
I don't have the space, the money, or the time.
Oh, come on. You can make a toaster oven into a reflow oven.
I'm good.
Okay. So when you get into the reflowing stuff like Tim does and everything, I draw the line there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that hard up to do it. But in terms of just doing components and crap, yeah, you should be able to do
But the
basic
harder
soldering.
the project, the higher amount of thrill you get when it works.
Yeah, but I'm 50 years old. I don't need that much thrill
Right.
anymore.
32. I just want to, do what I do.
I'm just.
Or is that the I'm 24 and itching for everything and anything that challenges me thing?
Oh,
That was
absolutely.
me-
Yeah,
yeah.
I totally get it. I mean, yeah, if I was 24, I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Justin, you know we're still
Anymore,
live,
I'm
right?
like, I'll just send $15, and that's a big enough thrill
Should I
for
not
me.
be alive?
Oh, no, I was just wondering. You said we were going to bed like an hour ago.
Yeah, and then we played a game, and now we're chatting about printers that lit themselves on fire.
Yeah, I don't see anything new on the
And it
comments
smelled,
other
the-
than non-fam saying goodnight.
I'll be right back.
so.
My mom wants
It
something.
smelled a little bit too. The electrical. It didn't smell like long. It about 15 hours. I had the smell, and it was gone.
It's not like burnt popcorn in a freaking microwave where it lasts days and days and it's
Right.
more acrid. So
Well, I have a brand new bed coming from Zaribo with the wiring already set up and thermistor on it, because
yeah.
that's why I buy it from him, because it's ready. If I buy it from Printed Solid, I have to make my own wire, and I would rather just put it on because it's gonna. I gotta wait for these motors anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad you were there because if I
Me
ever
too.
saw that happen with my printers and I was at another
Oh, yeah.
location, if I was
Screwed.
at work at that time, it's 20 minutes for me to get home.
I'm half
By
an
that
hour.
time, the fire would be a lot bigger and
Oh yeah.
it'd be
I have to
horrible.
call, the biggest thing. I used to have a really good neighbor, before they moved, and I have a remote. I can open my lock on my door, smart lock. And there's something going on my printer. I couldn't get it remotely. I called him. Hey, are you home? I said, all right, you're home. I'm gonna unlock my door, go in, turn off the switch on my printer behind it, and go out and let me know when you're out. And he did. And, I can't do that now because the neighbor is different. But I would,
Yeah.
I the only thing I could do.
Also awesome if they're home. If they're not home, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
where-
and it was just a failed print. I was going to waste filament. Oh no,
Oh
We've
yeah,
all-
that's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean.
No, the only other thing I should probably look at doing is getting I have a Wemo so I can turn off my lights on my printers, remotely or while I'm here. I should look at doing each printer have a power off remotely.
Yeah.
And that way I can just shut them down. Because
I wonder if there would be would there be a way, Devin,
Yes.
like get a CO2 canister for like a BB gun or something?
Yeah, those little. Do they put out enough?
I
CO2?
highly doubt it.
I don't know. I'm
'Cause
just
that might
wondering
fill the
where,
enclosure with CO2.
so that there's no oxygen that can get in
Yeah.
there. You're creating a positive pressure with CO2. Not
That
oxygen,
would be-
basically, is the main
and
thing.
just program a stepper motor on a board and have it puncture the CO2 canister.
You
and
could
have
even
the
have
canister
you could even
out.
have it you could even have it pre-punctured, just have a valve.
No, I don't want. I wouldn't want to do pre-puncture. I'd do puncture on.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're not.
If it's pre-punctured, it'll leak slowly over
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Would it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
but
messed
if
with pre-puncture.
But if you do it where this thing, and heck, you could do it as a mechanical. So there's no power needed. You could put it, right above the bed or on the x-axis, and if it's enough to burn, it would just puncture.
Or what if
It'd
you
be a
even did it
thin wire.
just as stupid as exhaling it, like filling up a balloon? That's not going to be oxygen. That's going to be all CO2 or something else anyway, right? So, and then
I
had
don't
a valve
know
on
if the
that.
concentration would be enough.
I don't know, but it wouldn't be oxygen, right? So you'd
Yeah.
be the big thing is you'd be creating a positive pressure to push
Then
all
you've got a
all the
balloon.
air in the chamber
You got a
out.
latex balloon in a hot environment.
No, outside of the thing with the valve.
Oh, with a valve.
Yeah, I mean, if it slowly leaks, here's my thing, right? So if it slowly leaks, you can see that a balloon deflates over time.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, I got to fill up my balloon again. Versus a CO2 cylinder, you wouldn't know at all unless you had where
you
if
don't
it was
puncture
not
it.
punctured, right?
Yeah, you set it up to be mechanical, so there's no electricity needed, and it just drops a pin through the thing.
Oh, yeah, but dropping a pin through
Done.
to puncture that is a little bit more involved. That's more robotics deving
Not
stuff.
really. All you do is do a thin wire that when it gets too hot, it just snaps or melts or loses its tension, whatever. And it lets you could do it vertically. You could do it you could have the canister go down. There's you could just make it so the canister releases it, right away.
Yeah.
Heck, I could drill a hole in the top and make it go up. Who knows? There's so many potential options.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to get the oxygen out of that, because the enclosure is a huge advantage in that aspect versus an open print. Like mine is completely open. So if a fire happened, there's no way to block any oxygen from getting to it at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the fire, I'd have to watch the video again, but first, as soon as I saw the fire, I hit my reset button. I shut off all power. That just shut off all current to anything that needed it outside the control board. So if the fire was electrically powered, it lost its go.
Right.
And it was on the bed, which was metal, which isn't flammable. The actual the plate was the textured plate.
Yeah, that's the other half. Is that that's an easy thing though, because if the Arduino detects something, you can always have a relay cut off power to that.
Yeah,
exactly. That's an easy freaking solution.
I've got tons of those at work.
The tough part is fire suppression or air oxygen depletion or whatever.
I could just find a small fire extinguisher. I'd have to either find one or invent one, but have it pull a pin. Have the Arduino actually
that's really easy. You just get a stepper.
Yeah, well, you could do it where the stepper holds something up, and when it loses, the problem is then how do you do it if you shut off, you lose power, your thing goes off. But do something where it holds it up, and you lose power or something, and it drops.
I'm thinking I want to do an enclosure on some of my printers now.
The problem is you can't buy LAC tables right now unless you go to IKEA.
I know, yeah. The only thing
I'm trying to get one for like a month.
But
I know. I need two.
I was thinking about using pizza boxes because I think they're fireproof.
Only if you put spray foam on them.
And the greasier, the better.
Yes.
Drywall's a huge fireproof deterrent. Heavy, but that's not a huge deal at all.
The other option is find some kind of. I know they sell something. I'm trying to think. There's a spray. I don't think it's undercoating, but there's something you can spray. And it might even be clear spray. I could spray it on the inside of my enclosure that's fireproof on everything, and just it lights itself on fire. It contains itself.
Yeah, but to get that acrylic, I'm assuming that's acrylic, right?
Yeah, it's acrylic.
Yeah, to get that acrylic burning, you got to hold it under a flame for a long time.
Yeah.
You want to have some fun? Take one of them acrylic panels and try to set it on fire with just a lighter. Just holding a flame under it. And an hour later, you'll be like, fuck, this sucks. I can't get this to burn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Melts and congeals and smells bad.
So potentially...
Oh, if
hold on. Potentially, so they'll warp, but they won't melt. So I could use that, put it on the top, and if the enclosure comes down, it just covers the printer.
Is it acrylic on top?
No, it's the LAC up top, but I could mount it underneath.
Oh, that's LAC on. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's. I thought
be able to bring you closer.
I understand now. I thought earlier you guys were just saying that the desk that it was sitting on was a LAC thing.
That's about as far as I can go. But
now I see what you're saying. You took a LAC table and converted it by putting
Yeah, I made it
acrylic
longer,
panels on it.
longer
Okay.
lengths. Yeah, custom panels, all
Gotcha.
that stuff.
Gotcha.
So
Fuck it. Just buy some. You don't even need like 1/2 inch drywall. You can buy cheap ass 3/8 or 1/4 inch drywall
put it on the
and
top.
screw it to the top of the thing. Yeah, it'll prevent.
But then
Well,
I'd still want
honestly,
the lac table.
I mean, to have a flame actually shoot up that high to where it will catch that, man, you'd be hard pressed to actually, unless you were printing something that was going for days and your hot end was clear up at the top of the enclosure, and all of a sudden something caught fire and it set the PLA on fire at the top of the model.
I'm mostly printing a lot of PETG, PLA. I do polycarbonate. I've got some polycarb right here.
I mean, anything is possible, but yeah, you'd be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's printing though. Everyone.
Try starting a fire sometime, and you'll realize just how difficult it really is.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I did summer survival summer camp once, and we were supposed to do like 100 ways to light a fire. We could only do like 25. Like
yeah, it's not as easy as everybody thinks. I mean,
So non-fam says. So I'm at 5,280 feet, and probably about 65 Fahrenheit. So I don't know how the expansion rate on CO2 is, but I'd probably need 2 or 3 of those. But 2 or 3 of those little
6 liter.
Yeah, I don't know how that converts to that, but that's okay. I probably need a couple, but then that could potentially suffocate it.
You could get a canister of liquid nitrogen, put that on the top of it, and have it puncture that.
Yeah, you need special licensing to bring that into a residence.
Yeah.
Not when your dad works at a air gases plant and he can get it for you though. When you're 6 years old and you get a wart on your foot and your dad's like, "Hey, I'll bring you into the plant. Get a Q-tip and put some liquid nitrogen on the bottom of your foot." It worked. It fell off a week later.
Non-fam.
Everybody else was looking at him like, "I can't believe you're doing this." And I'm looking at my dad and I'm like, "Is this safe?" All his coworkers are standing around going, "I can't believe you're doing this." And I'm like 6 years old going, "Wait, what am I getting myself into here? What? Just stay still. Don't move. Don't move."
Right. Non-fam says thermal switch. Yes, I'd like to do a thermal switch anyway on all of them, but I also have to think of.
So does
I've turned off the source.
That you almost burned down the apartment?
Huh?
Does the wife know you almost burned down your house?
Nope, I'm not gonna tell her.
You're not gonna tell the wife?
She might make me sell my printers.
Yeah, that's the thing with the ADC. Doing a thermal switch like is where do you put it?
She doesn't watch
to pick up the heat.
Not at all.
Your wife doesn't watch your art.
She doesn't. She is not interested in 3D printing.
You should
That's why
stream one night.
No.
That's why I'm wondering if the smoke detector would be a better option, non-fam, just because.
Non-fam. Here's my thing: smoke detector, water suppression system. I literally don't need anything. Yes, it'll ruin everything in my apartment, but
that's what insurance is for.
I don't know. I meant inside the enclosure in terms of a sensor for the Arduino to shut.
The only other option
it.
is to get some like fireproof paint and at least paint the inside of it to make, because acrylic shouldn't melt. If I paint the inside, anything it could potentially touch, then as long as it's thermally broken at that point, we're good. It'll suffocate itself, and the enclosure has to be closed. When I do PLA, I leave it a little bit open, so the fan can breathe. So, but usually I'm here, or my wife's home right now 3 days a week. So, anyway, I need to go to bed.
All right, my friend.
Thanks for hanging, Robbie. This is the first time you've been on my stream.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
Take care, guys.
See you guys. Thanks, Marcel.
See you, Marcel.
And
by Devin with 2 Y's and 1 N.
Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
God, you're not my dad.
Right. All right.
I'm just messing with you.
Bye, YouTube. Have a good morning.
Good night, non-fam.
Good night,
Yeah, pretty much all that's left.